The Sesh Podcast, episode 247, take one.
Hello, Barty Gang and Barbs. Which one are you? Let us know in the comments below. Welcome back to the session. I am your host, Janelle, and I'm joined by Haley today.
Hi.
We are here to squash the beef from last week, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to duel it out right here on set. Sydney is going to be our therapist. Hello, Sydney.
What's up? I'm here.
Confronting my bully.
Confronting the bully. No, for real. Kendall will be here soon. She's at a doctor's appointment. Karelly is sick, so she is not here. We miss her. Bone Queef is in the house today. Hello, ma'am. You're back from the storage unit. We missed you so much. Can't believe it's already time to bring her ass out, even though it's the middle of summer. You hate to see it.
She's got a summer-themed wig on.
Yeah, no, she does. And I don't know why, but her lashes are gone.
Well, I think she's partying too hard in the storage, so she's going a little cross.
Her lashes popped off.
She has an appointment this week.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Get the volume set put back on. Anyways, welcome back to the sesh, you guys. Yes, Haley is here because one of the topics we were going to talk about, she has been following because she's a pop culture queen. And we're going to be talking about the beef of Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, which is very similar to Haley and I's beef. Haley, do you have anything you'd like to say about that?
Yeah, I identify as Cardi B.
Okay.
Just because I'm newer to the game. The shots are being taken at me.
Okay.
However, you are Nicki because you're misunderstood.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I've been attacking you behind the scenes. So we relate.
Yeah.
We relate.
Yeah. No, actually, for real, Haley and I are obsessed with each other, and last week was all in good fun. So that was kind of the point, was to, act like assholes towards each other because it's a debate, which I don't even think we were mean to each other, but the comments disagreed. So
I think also a few people were DMing me and I was explaining it in my DMs.
Oh, they were DMing you? They're like, girl!
I do, unfortunately, I do really respond to DMs because I am chronically online and bored. I was explaining that Janelle and I spend a lot of time together.
Like, a lot.
And so what you don't understand is the sugarcoating it's been gone. We talk to each other very blunt.
Well, we're also both Leos and our communication ways are very similar. And
we're both Leo Mercury as well, which is our communication planet.
And also, Haley can take the jokes.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't joke like that to someone who couldn't take it or who would take it personally.
I promise I am not a victim. I promise that I'm not crying myself to sleep at night.
No, we literally went to the gym after work together. Like we do every...
And then we're like laughing at how we piss each other off. Like it is very normal. We're not beefing.
No,
check
not
back
beefing,
next week and maybe we are. We'll see. Depends on the day.
No, it's funny because obviously people don't see like they only see the shows, but what goes on like in the office, no one really obviously sees, because unless we're like, we would vlog it. Maybe we should start our own vlog channel of The Office and call it The Office. And we vlog our lives, behind the scenes. But we're all very close knit. There's only 14 of us and we're together like all the time. And we all have a very, very similar senses of humor. Like a lot of it is dry humor. And so we're sarcastic and
very sarcastic assholes.
I don't know what to tell y'all. It's just kind of the way it is. But, yeah, I mean...
Let us know in the comments if you want us to fist fight, though. I am down.
Yeah.
Well,
Who
okay.
would actually win?
Quick question, though. Haley,
No.
you always say that you don't know when I'm joking.
No, you specifically, I have trouble with because... Like, you don't have as sarcastic of... Well, okay, actually, if anything, you have more sarcastic of a humor, but you're not like a sarcastic asshole like Janelle and I are. You're like... You're very dry humor, and I'm so gullible, and you are very gullible. Good at doing the flat face when you're like doing your dry humor that I literally can't read you.
I know. I need to like get,
and I'm too gullible.
You are very gullible. Me Lord.
No, I know. Ugh, God,
yeah,
it is
hate
terrible.
to say
terrible.
It. Anywho, okay. So this week we are talking about Cardi and Nicki. There is some beef popping off between the two of them. They're fighting on Twitter. And there's just a lot to go over. Also, we're going to be talking about the Twitch streamer who gave birth live on stream, which is...
I would do that.
You know what?
For a coin?
I would too, for a coin.
Well, and if everyone told me that, like, oh my God, so many people are interested in your birth, I'd be like, really?
No, I would do it for like everyone. We were talking about it last week during like one of our company lunches, and people were like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, for the right size bag, I would do it.
For enough attention, I would do it.
For enough attention, it's crazy.
I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Anyway, so we'll be talking about that. And then, of course, Love is Blind, because the new episodes have dropped, this is so annoying. But on Wednesday, when this episode is live, there will already be another one. So we're behind. But whatever. We still have to talk about it because this is one of the wackest seasons. So yeah, we got a lot to dive in. Ooh, I'm about to dive in. I'm also on the wrong outline. This is the Mile Higher outline. Where is the session? Here she is. Also, courtesy to Sydney for decorating our Sesh set. We love her. She looks very cutesy.
Very spooky.
We got the pumpkins.
Very spooky.
We've got the webs. We've got the candles. We got the skulls. What?
We need Halloween costumes for the Labubus.
Oh shit!
Can someone send Halloween?
Hey, someone send us more stuff, please. No, yeah, but no one cares about Labubus anymore. They're like, did you see the there was the Labubu news where people who spent like so much money on Labubus, they're reselling for like 5 cents now. No one cares.
Ooh. It's giving Beanie Baby.
You hate to say it.
I know.
Because Beanie Babies sell for a lot still.
Not as much as people anticipated, and people like stockpiled them.
Yeah.
It was like over anticipated. Kendall wants me to be a Labubu for Halloween.
Oh, you should.
No, I want to be a sexy costume. I can't be a sexy Labubu.
Wear like a 2-piece suit.
A two-piece suit.
Yeah,
and cover your body in fur.
Maybe I could do like a burlesque Labubu.
Well, they have like a little circle in their belly.
Are you gonna actually dress up for Halloween? Like, what do you do?
Well, no, I have 2 parties.
Oh, excuse me, 2 parties. Okay, period. 2 parties.
You know, I'm popular.
Oh. You hear that first. Well, sexy little boo-boo incoming. We have our Sesh costume picked out. It's going to be great. I'm very excited about it. And Mile Higher, too. That'll be fun. You know when you have a really good dinner recipe or a specific meal that you have at home and you're so excited to try it, you think about it all day, you're like, oh, dinner's gonna be so good tonight. I love that feeling because nothing is more annoying than getting home after a long, stressful day and then you're like, all right, what's for dinner? And then you open the fridge and you see a whole lot of nothing. And you open your cabinet and you see a whole lot of nothing. And then you're like, okay, I got to scrape together something, or I'm going to have to order takeout, which is, you know, convenient at times, but also gets really expensive and just annoying. Sometimes you need a good home cooked meal. And that is why I love Hungry Root, because multiple times a week do I get to have delicious homemade meals that are easy to cook. They don't take that long. They don't dirty up my kitchen. And before you know it, you have a hot meal on the table. Hungry Root helps you eat well and reach your diet or health goals. Whether you're gluten-free, dairy-free, high-protein, focused on gut health, or anything else, just take a quick quiz and their smart cart technology recommends groceries, recipes, and supplements tailored to your tastes and needs. It's like having a personal shopper and chef all in one, so you can spend less time planning and more time doing what you love. That's another reason why I love Hungry Root so much, is because they don't just offer recipes, they also offer groceries. So let's say while you're picking out your recipes for the week, you also know that you need a piece of salmon or some produce. You can easily get that delivered as well. You just add it to your cart and boom, shows up right to your door. And Hungry Root's food is high quality, okay? They hold all of its food to high standards, screening for over 200 additives, including high fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, and preservatives. And they source only high quality meat and seafood with no hormones or antibiotics. They offer organic produce and non-GMO options and carry trusted healthy brands like Oatly, Vital Farms, Harmless Harvest, and many more. Another thing I love about Hungry Root is that they have have tons of recipes for whatever kind of dietary restrictions you may have. So I myself am a pescatarian, and they have tons of options that fit that diet. And they also have really, really high quality seafood, like I mentioned, which is nice because as someone who's landlocked, you want to make sure that you're still getting high quality seafood. Tonight, I'm having salmon pasta alla vodka, which I've had before. It's so good and it's really, really quick to make. So I'm very excited about that. And if you haven't tried Hungry Root, you need to try it because you are seriously missing out. I am obsessed, been a fan for a couple of months now, and I really, really enjoy it. So take advantage of this exclusive offer for a limited time. Get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Guys, that is such a good deal. You would be silly not to try it, okay? Go to hungryroot.com/sesh and use code SESH. That's hungryroot.com/sesh, code SESH to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/sesh, code SESH. Let's get into the beef, okay? So obviously, Cardi and Nicki's feud goes way back, just like Haley and I's feud.
Mm-hmm.
And things really blew up on Twitter. But we haven't hit up Twitter though. Should we go to Twitter and start fighting?
We don't support Elon Musk.
Right. You're right. So I guess we'll have to feud just in person instead.
Yeah, we work out. We're more like hands. We like to fight with our fists.
That's why we're working out so that we can beat our
We're watching the competition. No, you've caught up with me, arms-wise.
Arms-wise.
Wait, before getting into this,
yes,
whose team are you on?
I'm on neither team.
Oh, I'm on a team.
I genuinely am not, like, this is the team that I'm on. I think that they're both extremely talented artists, and I think it's sad that they're both, like, hating on each other so hard.
Yeah.
Because obviously rap is music industry in general, you hate to see it, but it's just the truth, like very male dominated industry, but especially rap. So, and they're like, I would argue, two of the greatest women rappers. I mean, if you put them, in a list with all the others, I think they're definitely up there. So I think it's kind of a bummer that they hate each other so much. And I also think they're both talented. I will say I like Cardi's music more. I think Nicki's music is also good, but I don't know. I just like Cardi B's music more personally. But I don't really have a side. Whose side are you on?
I just love Cardi in general, and I think I feel for Nicki.
Yeah,
I do, but I just think Nicki's too messy for my liking.
Very messy.
Yeah, and I think Cardi is just like very authentically herself, and so even when she's in the wrong, I appreciate how real she is.
Yeah,
and I do love her music.
Yeah,
so I don't know. I have to choose Cardi.
Okay.
Our Libra queen.
No, she is a Libra queen. Anyways, yeah, so they go way back. Their beef started around 2017 when people speculated that Nicki was making subtle digs at Cardi as her career took off. Because obviously, Nicki Minaj had a career in music before Cardi did. We just looked it up. Cardi didn't even really start her music career until like 2013. So, yeah, there's a lot of speculation of like, obviously because Cardi's only put out 2 albums. Like, she just put out her second. Neither did I. Her second one just came out. She's put out a couple like singles, but her second album just came out, which by the way is very good. I was listening to it this weekend. I like it. But my whole point to that is that I feel like for having only had 1 album out, she was very successful, like pretty much right out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Nicki felt threatened by that because she was kind of, dominating the like female rap scene, at least during that time. So anywho, yeah, they've been having some beef for a long time, but things really started to escalate during the motorsport collab with Migos. So fans claim that there had been tension behind the scenes, but both artists did later on say that it was just a big misunderstanding. So I don't really know about that, but the feud blew up in 2018 during New York Fashion Week at the Harper's Bazaar's Icons party when Cardi threw her stiletto at Nicki.
Like, yeah, they said it was a misunderstanding. However, Nicki actively was saying that she wasn't saying she was mad and beefing with Cardi, but she said she was very hurt by Cardi because of the whole talking about Nicki changing her verse. And she took it back to a respect thing, was saying like, as a up and coming artist, if since it is such a niche, like, women rap world,
right?
When she was new in the game, she was like, I would have said nothing but praise for someone who brought me on to such a big song. And the first thing she was saying, instead of like being supportive, was saying like, well, she changed her verse. And she was like, that was just weirdo behavior, which
Yeah.
I do agree.
Yeah. The stiletto was thrown, which is fucking crazy, to say the least. But Nicki's security ended up stepping in, and Cardi was hit by one of the guards before being escorted out. So actually, let's watch a clip post on TikTok of the girls trying to go at it. It's kind of hard to see because there's like a zillion people in the clip, but you can kind of get an idea of what's going on.
And supposedly the security guard didn't like intentionally hit her. It was just like trying to get her out of the way.
Yeah, that's a crazy ass shoe.
That's got some weight to it.
Yeah, that would do some damage for sure.
Did she hit her though?
No, I don't think the shoe actually hit her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So after the fight, Cardi posted a statement on Instagram saying she had let a lot of shit slide, accusing Nicki of lying about her and trying to stop her from working with other artists. I've let a lot of shit slide. I let you sneak diss me. I let you lie to me. I let you attempt to stop my bags, fuck up the way I eat. You've threatened other artists in the industry, told them if they work with me, you'll stop fucking with them. I let you talk big shit about me. And then from that point on, it was clear that the real tension really began between the two of them. And over the years, the drama has continued, but things were taken to a new level recently on Twitter. We love to see it. Because Cardi put out her second album, like I said, it's titled Am I the Drama? And it went #1 and was certified double platinum. Very good album. I really like it personally. So take a listen to it if you haven't already. But both are known to tweet and delete, which is, I just think, one of the dumbest things on earth. I gotta be so honest. Why are people beefing on Twitter and then deleting it? Like, you're an A-list celebrity. What the fuck is going on?
I love a Twitter beef. And I mean, maybe it's because Twitter like really blew up when I was in high school. And so like we would have local Twitter beefs. Did you guys have that?
What?
No, we would have local Twitter beefs. Like it would, this was like,
that's crazy.
This was the thing. And like, there's nothing I love more than following a Twitter beef. I've deleted Twitter since Musk got
I haven't
involved,
been on in like 2 years.
That was like top tier entertainment.
Twitter beef. Local Twitter beef.
Oh my God. Like
not the Denver local Twitter beef.
Yeah. Like rival high schools.
Oh my God.
Like when it was rivalry week, it got serious.
No, but I think that happened on Facebook for me during high school.
Oh yeah.
Because like Twitter was getting big for me when I was in high school too, but Facebook was still like the main thing where you communicate.
Facebook had died by the time, high school era, unfortunately.
No, people would fight on Facebook. Like they would go on each other's walls and like just like say the most evil shit. There were so many. I got like cyber bullied on Facebook by these group of girls. It was mean. Yeah, they would say awful like things on my page.
Is Facebook where you had that one description?
What was my what? Oh, I'm different. Yeah, you hate to.
I guarantee.
No, we wouldn't
beef
on Facebook because all of our parents were on Facebook. So if you're saying mean shit, your mom is seeing it because that's all of everyone's.
Yeah,
parents
they didn't care. The parents would get involved. Like it was crazy. Yeah, people were so mean to each other on Facebook.
I remember that.
Yeah, this group of girls were like, I don't know why they were mad that I was dating John.
And over John?
Oh, it was over John and they were like saying the most evil things to me on Facebook. I remember being like, "Oh, this is lovely to wake up to." Anyways, side note, but yes, I guess even if you're A-list celeb, you're still going to be fighting on social media, which is exactly what the two of them have been doing. Which, by the way, there's like 1,000 tweets, and we're going to go through some, but like I'm not going to sit here and just read tweet after tweet because I feel like that's boring and sounds cringe as fuck coming from my white ass. I gotta be so honest. Like,
oh yeah, some are crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, but we'll cover the main points here. Okay, so after Cardi announced her second studio album, Nicki posted a tweet that said 3/27/26. Basically, fans took that as her dropping a hint of when she was going to release her album, which would be March 27 of 2026. So she just said, "To every enabler, never provoke a writer while they're writing." Brilliant. You joined the game as a willing participant. Don't try and back out now. 3/27/26. And then she says, "You failed. Let the reindeer games begin." So then after that, the online back and forth really kicked off with a ton of cryptic tweets and shady replies. Nicki started mocking Cardi's $4.99 iTunes album price, which also I need to ask, who is buying albums
on iTunes?
Why? Like, who's buying albums anymore? Aren't you just streaming it?
Yes. I don't know if this is just speculation for me. Back when I was in like Stan era, I'll take it back to my One Direction days.
Okay.
Even though you could stream things for free, you would pay for it on every like possible device you had to support them.
That's what
I don't know
figured.
if that's like what people are still doing. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, I think that must be what it is. But anyways, yeah, she started basically making fun of her with the fact that she was selling it for $4.99. Is that like an average price?
No, that is a little funny.
Is it?
Usually they're like what, $12?
$10, $12. That's what I kind of thought.
She's for the people, for the brokies. For me.
For the brokies. So yeah, she called her names like Barney B and Barney Dangerous. She said that a lot of, specifically one of her songs, Magnet, sounds like something that you would hear on Barney. She said, Nicki tweets, ABCDEFG, rap like Barney, still ugly. These are the ABCDEFG things are so funny.
It's going to be so funny to hear you read them.
Didn't that start from, wasn't the whole problem that that was in, did that start with Cardi's song? Because I thought that started with Nicki's song.
No, I think this is her song, like doing the ABCDEFG.
Nicki?
No, Cardi.
Cardi? It started with Cardi's song? For some reason, I thought it started with Nicki.
Wait, the ABCDEFG?
Well, so I saw something that was... Sorry, Queef.
Oh, I was going to say, she just like moved on her own.
Oh, that was creepy.
She's like,
no,
coming
her
for you.
whole arm was just like...
No, I know. I just smacked her on accident. So what I thought this started with... Actually, I remember what I thought it was. I thought it was that people were saying that Nicki's raps were like so basic. It's like the ABCDEFG, like it was saying that she's a basic writer.
Yeah.
And then people thought that Cardi was taking hits at that by doing ABCDEFG in her
Magnet song. That could be it too, but also I could see then now why Nicki's bringing it back up to kind of full circle. It kind of, you know what I mean? Like getting back at her.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
ABCDEFG, surgery to look like me, tell that rat and tell Jay-Z, RICO fraud and perjury. Okay, the rhyming in this, I'm going to say, is 10 out of 10.
I mean, she is funny.
She is funny.
And she's been that funny girl for so long.
She's been like this. Yeah.
I wish she would have stuck to just funny like this.
Because then she goes on to say, ABCDEFG, pregnant? Play with his bussy.
Did you see where that came from?
No.
What she's referencing?
No.
Dude, there's like some rumors about Stefon Diggs.
Oh, yes, I have heard this.
I don't want to really say it because it's really bad speculation.
Yeah,
but that's where she first took like a real bad low blow.
Yeah. She then says, lied and said, my mom is Trini. He don't want to dig my big... I don't like saying this word. That word grosses me out.
There's a lot of that.
Is Diggs supposed to be like a reference to Stefon Diggs? There's like so many things.
Yeah.
Lied and said mom was Trini. That's also a thing. I didn't know that Cardi B was claiming Trinidad because that's what Nicki's that's Nicki's like background.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're lying, that is very like copycat energy.
Yep. Okay, so then Cardi snaps back and she goes, damn, she was streaming Magnet hard as hell, huh? Again, one of her songs. I just love that that's like her response.
That is funny. That's a good way to.
She says, you must have missed me, huh? Crazy, now kiss my feet. Nothing more annoying than a bored bitch. The power I have, make these bitches come out of rehab every time. Go to your fucking room, cocaine Barbie.
Now that's tea because Nicki's not been online, and people didn't know why.
Yep.
So she's saying it's because she's in
rehab. Then she's like, oh, go back, cocaine Barbie. That's some crazy shit.
I wonder if she actually is in rehab.
I don't know, which I don't think I don't think she would ever confirm that either way, you know? So then Cardi called out Nicki's brother, who, if you don't know this, was convicted of child sexual assault and posted a photo of him photoshopped to look like he was wearing one of Nicki's pink wigs. This is such a crazy... Like, I'm so sorry, but that is so fucking funny.
I do think that's probably my favorite part of this.
Because that picture specifically, too, is so fucking funny.
Like, did she make that? Did she make that Photoshop or did she find that online? I need to know.
You're right. Like,
'Cause if
was she
she-
on ChatGPT like, okay, take this and put a pink wig on it?
It's so much funnier if she made that.
She goes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Your men have to snatch pussy. Pussy tastes like honeycomb. Your beau be touching 12-year-olds. I mean, which, like, I will say, I don't love the joke about child
Molestation.
Like, that's not funny ever, in my opinion. The picture, though,
it's just low-hanging fruit,
it's
too.
such low-hanging. Yeah. Like, that's not creative at all.
Yeah.
Nikki said A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Jump out of the PLANE. I don't really
Plain
understand
emoji.
that.
Yeah, is there like something there?
I don't really understand that.
I
I'm
couldn't
sure
find
I'm sure
anything
someone
on
in the
that.
comments will who's like really into the lore will understand.
There's like so many like cryptic
Yeah,
messages
yeah.
behind everything. I'm
Yeah.
like,
So then
No, wait, I lied. This is my favorite part.
then Cardi tweets a picture of ribs, okay? And she goes, "Nah, because I was really baking ribs and making blondie brownies, and here come this bitch bothering me on a damn Monday." And it's literally just a picture of a cart of ribs in the fucking oven, it looks like.
Bothering me on a damn Monday is hilarious.
And that is, like, Cardi's way of trolling or just existing is so entertaining to me. Like, that, like, she's just so
effortlessly.
Thank you.
Nicki's creative,
Yeah.
but it's like there's some brain power to it.
Right.
Cardi just like naturally is so fucking funny.
So funny.
like her in the courtroom. That
Like
was good.
her in the
Yeah,
fucking
she's like,
courtroom.
I
That
mean-
shit is.
That was so funny.
Okay, so then Nicki says, falling off the charts with a big belly, running trades, barefoot, still smelly, still you could not outsell me. Which I don't even think that's true.
Well, so this is where we start getting into the origin of this whole little Twitter beef. It's because Cardi was talking big game before the release. She was saying that she was like, direct quote was saying that she was going to outsell
Yeah.
Pink Friday?
Yeah.
And she was like, bookmark this, like, save this, like, I'm going to outsell Pink Friday. So, like,
Yeah.
no, she didn't directly say Nicki,
Which,
but
if
it's
you
like,
don't know what Pink Friday is, it's one of Nicki's albums.
like, iconic.
Okay, yeah.
And so from what I could find, I couldn't find any confirmation on who's right on, like, if Cardi actually did outsell her.
I don't know, but I would not be surprised. I don't know. Anyways, so Nicki kept going, claiming Cardi got surgery to look like her. Cardi claps back, asking why Nicki keeps worrying about her album. She's like, why do you keep worrying about my album? It's not the gag that you think it is. You've been in the game for 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers. That started around your time. So basically, she's saying, like, I know that I'm not necessarily comparable to you because you've been around doing this for much longer than me. Why are you coming at me, essentially?
Yeah, but Cardi, if she's in a different, like, wheelhouse, you shouldn't have brought her album up in the first place.
No, exactly. That was my next point. Is like, yeah, but you're also doing it. So, like, you are comparing yourself to her. Whatever. Anyways.
Set yourself up for failure with that one.
Then she starts name dropping people like Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake. Those are the numbers you need to be competing with. And you can't because you're doing lower than all of them, which is kind of random because Rihanna hasn't made music in, like, when's the last time Rihanna put it out? It's been like a
2016.
Okay, thank you. Like, yeah, so basically 10 years.
Jeez.
So I don't know why you're comparing her to Rihanna, but whatever. Same with Drake. Drake kind of like fell the fuck off the face of the earth.
Quick Google search, I saw that Cardi B's album holding the record for the most simultaneous Billboard Hot 100 entries for a female rap album and receiving slightly higher critic ratings from Pitchfork, while Pink Friday 2 initially had higher first week sales.
But that's Pink Friday 2. I don't know about Pink Friday 1.
Well, I think it was 2 that she was comparing it to. So that makes sense. So she is making records with, like, with both albums having charted, like, it's a simultaneous thing versus, like, singular sales.
Right. Anyways, then she's like, I was in high school when you came out. What the fuck is you comparing yourself to me for? Which I'm like, yes, I agree with that. But also, you're doing the same thing. Guys, if you are in the market for a new pair of undies or maybe a new bra and you haven't tried Skims yet, I don't know what y'all are doing. You need to try Skims. I am telling you, they are the best bras and underwear I have ever used. And I've been wearing bras for, I don't know what, couple of decades now. So I've tried a lot out there, and a lot of them absolutely suck. But Skims is not like that. They are so comfortable. They wash so well. They're really good quality. They are very flattering, and they have so many different styles. So I guarantee you, no matter what kind of support or fit you're looking for, they've got something for you. From their bralettes to their Fits Everybody push-up bra, they have got something for everyone. I'm obsessed with their bralettes. I wear them every single day. I'm wearing one right now. I wear one every single day. But I also love their Fits Everyone push-up bras because sometimes you just need a little extra oomph, especially if you're a small-chested girly out there and you can't fill in your shirts. Sometimes you really need a bra that's going to give you a little extra volume, if you know what I'm saying. And Skims has that. Another thing I love about Skims is the fact that they wash really well. I hate when the elastic bands in your bras start to stretch out and then they kind of get like flimsy and they don't really hold its shape anymore. Skims doesn't do that at all though. I've washed their bras a zillion times. They always come out looking brand new and they hold their elasticity, which is really convenient. So shop our favorite bras and underwear at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know that we sent you, select podcast in the survey, and be sure to select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. Okay, so then we have a tweet of Barney, okay? And again, did she find this online or did she make this herself? And then we have a meme here of what fucking show is this from? I know this show.
Family Guy?
No, it's not Family Guy.
Can I ask, what does Jay-Z have to do with this? Why is Jay-Z being brought up? Is Cardi signed to him?
Yeah.
Is that why? Because I'm like, this is the second time I've seen Jay-Z brought up.
Yes,
why is Jay-Z catching strays?
I think it's with because Rock Nation.
Rock Nation is Jay-Z's.
Yeah.
And like,
no, but Cardi is not signed to Rock Nation.
She does mention
She's
that
with
later.
Atlantic Records.
Yeah, she's got issues with Jay-Z. Nicki does.
Yeah. Well, okay. So the meme is Jay-Z in a
hilarious
wig crying.
He has a memeable
with
face
money
though.
Yeah, he does.
She claims that he owes her money. And again, we'll
okay.
Anyways, then we got some more memes here. She says raw dog and pregnant with the fourth baby, Barney BB. So she starts bringing children into this. This is when it's like gets a little dirty in my opinion. Like, leave the kids out of it. I don't know. I think that's kind of trash. So then she also called out the pregnancy digs and more. Cardi says, all right, now this is the third tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like, you wasn't going to different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all the perks scrambling your eggs. Not allegedly. Lord protect my babies. Bad. I hate that.
I torn, like, I get beef gets dirty, but I do have torn ideas on like bringing in someone's addiction.
Yes.
I have a little bit of beef with that.
I have definitely had beef with that.
I don't love that.
I also don't like the digging at fertility issues.
Yeah.
I don't really.
That's not something you should be like embarrassed about.
Right. It's not like a bad thing. You shouldn't be embarrassed about addiction either. Like, it's a disease. You wouldn't.
The same brain.
Also,
so I just think that's so low.
Like, why aren't they supporting women? Like, what is that? You know,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, Nicki claps back with a bunch of nonsense. She says, is I'm the Barney B and the flop. Is I'm lying about fertility when the queen has never once seen or spoken to a fertility doctor in her life. Is I'm the one sleeping... So basically saying, like, I don't have fertility issues. What the fuck are you talking about? Is I'm the one sleeping with Trade while hubby fucking sweetie and... Here we go. Taking my big gooey hole for alimony.
Wait, sweetie. Are they talking about sweetie?
She spelled it wrong.
She spelled gooey wrong, too.
Yeah, the way she spelled gooey is horrible. Anyway, she says, I'm going to be sued when the queen show her medical records to the courts. Oh, rock bottom nation, we win again. Desiree, who's that?
With Rock Nation.
Oh, okay. She's like, I have your medical records too. The lawyer said, we're going to have Barney be homeless within 36 months. Praise God. Lucky we eating cake right now. Barney B. She keeps calling her Barney B, which is, I don't know if you know this, but some women plan their pregnancies. You dirty Heineken pussy twat. Okay. And you know what? I'm not going to read the rest of it because it just gets really nasty and I feel cringe reading it. But basically, she's like, fuck you, I've never had fertility issues and you're going to be homeless before you know it. So basically, then she starts making comments about her kids. And I'm not even going to read it. I'm going to put it on screen because I just think it's cringe coming from my mouth is so fucking low to say about someone else's kid. I just think that, and like, especially because obviously there's like racial themes behind what she's saying. Nicki follows it up with basically a tweet being like, okay, if you've never had fertility issues, shut the fuck up. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. There's so many women who are actually living in pain and blaming themselves for fertility issues, and you can only imagine and pray for them and uplift them. Basically meaning like you saying that is such a low dig, which I completely agree with. However, girl, you literally just called her kids roaches. So I don't really know, like, where's the line being drawn? So then Cardi comes back saying that Nicki should be focusing on her son because it was his birthday and celebrating his birthday instead of spending time online dissing her kids. This is so funny. She goes, girl, it's your son's birthday. Why are you on Twitter dedicating essays to me? For the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Real.
Go to Chuck E. Cheese.
But if she is in rehab, that kind of makes sense. Like, she can't, if she's not with her son, then
she
could
tweets,
leave
like,
to go. I don't know. I mean, maybe not.
I don't know.
Again, I still think using digs towards people in rehab is fucking so lame.
Yes, I do agree with that.
Then she talks about, like, when have I ever had a seizure? You're the one that went on the award show saying you ain't want to call 911 after you were shaking from the drug overdose, talking about a not miss. I'm standing right here. And she's like, oh, you're so pressed over the album. This is all Cardi saying that. You ain't got hit in or mentioned in, which... Is she saying like, oh, because I didn't, like, invite you to be like,
or like I didn't like make any?
Was she saying
like
digs
at you?
Yeah. There's no diss track. Why you pressed about it?
Right. She says you haven't even cut your fucking kid cake. My God, it's 6:00 in LA. You must have took your first line of the day. These hoes are fucking crazy. Why don't you just like get on a TikTok live and duel it out? Okay.
Oh my God, that'd be so funny.
Do a duet on TikTok live or whatever it's called. And let the people see it for themselves. And then she says, and let me tell you something. Let that be the last time you mention my kids before I spill the tea on yours while you're talking about ABCs. You're going to leave me the fuck alone today, ho. I'm sick of you, bitch. So, yeah, I mean, Nicki then brings Cardi's daughter into the mix and calls her ugly, which we love. That's really great. She goes, Barney B and Culture Vulture. Culture Vulture, you ugly too. Do something. We in New York, heavy on it. Why are you talking about the kids? I guess if she did it first, then she's like, okay, fuck yeah, I'll do it too.
But she didn't say anything like initially bad about the kid.
True.
Nicki.
True. Nicki is the one that's calling her kids roaches and saying that Culture is ugly, which is just like, she'll see this someday. I mean, it's so fucked up.
She did mention the kid's birthday, so maybe Nicki took.
But like,
I mean, I'm not agreeing. I'm just maybe Nicki's like fucked up head was like, okay, now we're talking about kids.
Well,
no, but that wasn't a
down.
dig towards the kids. That was a dig towards like, get off the internet and go to Chuck E. Cheese.
I agree.
Like, go be a mom.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm just wondering if Nicki like took a low invitation and was like, oh, okay,
for sure.
Oh yeah, she's like,
even
okay,
though it was
not
not
mention my kid, let's go.
Yeah, it was not an invitation at all.
Yeah, no. So then Nicki continues on and says, Culture a vulture and her mama a crow. So stupid not to see. Once Wendy ate the crow, what happened? They played you to do that hex to yourself, you flop-ass heavy tongue hoe. I don't know what the fuck any of that is, what the hell I just read. Cindy, do you have any commentary on that?
I really don't know. I'm so honest. I was like, what's a heavy tongue or heavy tongue hoe? I don't.
I'm not an expert, but I think heavy tongue means talk a lot of shit.
You a heavy tongue hoe.
Flop ass.
You a heavy tongue hoe. That was me last week.
Flopped.
You were a heavy tongue hoe.
Heavy tongue hoe last week.
Yeah, like your album flop.
So I did see theories. I'm coming with the speculation. All right,
that's fun. This whole thing is
you've got the facts. I'm interjecting with speculation.
No, I feel like all of it is like no one actually.
I think that's the whole point. Is they want you to read into it.
That's the whole point.
And so the crow thing, because Nicki also tweeted a picture of an eagle. No caption, no context.
That's probably why I didn't include it.
And he was probably like,
don't need this.
What the fuck is that? Yeah, and people were saying that, so crows and eagles have beef. And apparently in the bird world.
Okay.
We're bird experts now.
Perfect.
In the bird world, crows and eagles have beef. And apparently crows will like piss off eagles and like jump on their backs and like peck at them.
Okay.
While eagles are just minding their business.
So she's like basically saying that's what's happening.
Yes, and eagles will fly high to get the crows to fall off. And also crows, they'll do whatever they need to do. They'll eat whatever scraps. They'll eat out of the trash, like things like that. So people are speculating that she's calling her like a pest and like
well, yeah, eagles
like
are seen
searching
as like
for scraps. Yeah, eagles are like the majestic ones that fly high when there's shots taken. But I'm like, Nicki, you're not flying high.
No. That is kind of creative, though. I'll give it to her.
No, it's creative if it's real. I mean, the barbs might have like made that up for her.
Right.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of that too, where
the barbs were
just like almost creating the content, and so it was like hard to know who. Yeah, was it Nicki or was it her fans? They go hard.
Oh yeah. So then Cardi fired back after Nicki mentioned her daughter, and by doing so, she brought up Nicki's son. Here we go, bringing the kids back into the mix. She says, "Bitch, you wish you could call my daughter ugly. Culture is beautiful, and you know that. Your hate is so deep, dark, and nasty because your son," this is so fucked up. She says, "because your son is nonverbal because you fucked him up with the drugs. So you jealous of everybody's kids and their happiness. Bitch, where the fuck you at? Stop talking."
Low, you're not flying high.
Low as fuck.
Not eagle behavior.
It's not giving eagle behavior whatsoever. It's giving crow.
Well, Nicki Minaj called her a crow.
Oh, so she's almost being crow.
She's kind of
it's giving crow, Cardi.
It's giving crow. Oh my God. Okay. And then Cardi actually doubled down and took it even further. She said, "Papa Bear, I'm sorry you can't speak." Actually, I don't think I can even say this. This is like so fucking bad. I'm just going to put it on. Basically, she's saying that her kid can't speak because his mom did drugs.
Which I don't even think that's confirmed.
I don't think that would ever be confirmed.
No, not the drug thing. Just like the nonverbal thing.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's confirmed.
I don't know.
That's speculation from what I found.
And if it is, why are we talking about that? It's so fucked up.
Again, like what do the kids have to do with this?
These kids can't defend themselves. Yeah. Why are you bringing your kids into that's just like that is so not eagle behavior. No eagle would ever do that.
You're giving crow.
You're giving crow.
We got two crows here.
Oh. There is so much shit in here that I just like don't feel comfortable reading. So obviously you can look it up for yourself. But the gist of it is they're fighting. They're calling their kids ugly. They're calling their kids
vultures.
Do you ever feel like you're doing everything right, working out, eating clean, but still dealing with bloat, cravings, and low energy? Well, here's an easy upgrade that you can make into your wellness routine. How about trying bone broth? I feel like everyone now is talking about bone broth. There's a million out there on the market, but sometimes some of them suck or they taste really bad. But that is not Kettle and Fire, okay? They make delicious tasting bone broths that are also packed with nutrients and protein to help keep you full, help give you energy, help with the bloating feeling, and overall are just really, really delicious. Kettle and Fire bone broth is rich, savory, slow simmered, and tastes as good as it is for you. Their products support gut health and digestion, muscle recovery and energy, and immune function. And you get all of this without changing your whole routine. Just heat and sip, especially because it's getting cold out and the fall season is among us. So it is nice to just be able to unwind with a hot drink of some sort, and why not drink something that's actually good for you? They're made with 100% grass-fed and finished beef bones or organic free-range chicken bones. There's no additives, no preservatives, no weird stuff, just clean, real ingredients. And with up to 19 grams of protein per serving, it keeps you full between meals and can help curb cravings. They also have really delicious vegetable broth, which I thoroughly enjoy cooking with. I've made so many recipes using their broth over the past couple of months, and I highly recommend overall. All of their products are just really high quality, really delicious, and of course, nutritious. And for a limited time, you can get a free carton of Kettle and Fire bone broth by going to kettleandfire.com/sesh. Just buy any 3 cartons in store and they'll pay you back for one. This works on any flavor at any retailer. You can find Kettle and Fire in over 22,000 stores nationwide, including Costco, Walmart, Target, Publix, Whole Foods, Kroger, and Sprouts. That's KETTLE and fire.com/sesh.
I think that Cardi really, really, really lost all ground when she brought up like Nicki being molested. I think that...
Yes, that was horrible.
I will read this one because, Haley brought up a good point. So she talks about how Nicki was molested by her father when she was younger. And I'm not even reading it because it's just so disgusting. These tweets are fucking vile, you guys. But So then so she's talking about her kids, and she talks about the fact that she was molested by her dad when she was younger. And then she also is kind of like, why are you fucking bringing up Rock Nation? I'm not signed to them, you delusional, paranoid, coke-sniffing bitch. Okay, there we go. So they keep fighting.
Yeah. They're so hypocritical.
Yeah, they are.
They're both hypocritical. They're the Spider-Man meme. I hate to say it.
No, they really are.
It's Crow v. Crow. You're both Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. They go after each other's kids more. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's wrap this shit up here. Oh, the Barney meme is crazy. 3/27/26. So she puts a meme. It's Barney pregnant. Then it's the same meme of Jay-Z crying. Then it's, what the fuck is this?
A camel. Oh, she was calling someone camel.
Cam. Yeah, camel. And then
Barney.
And then Barney again.
With a bob. They're both chronically online because they're referencing blind items that aren't even confirmed. Like, they're literally spewing back internet gossip to each other.
Of course they know it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guarantee they're making up some of this.
The credit card thing, that was a blind item. And they've, like, literally picked fights with the blind item lady on TikTok before. Both of them. They're in her DMs calling her ugly white bitch.
Oh.
Okay. These people are fucking out of their goddamn mind. So then Nicki later tweeted what she called an apology to Cardi's daughter Culture, but it clearly was meant to be shady still. So she posted this on October 2nd saying, "Dear Culture, truth is, I did all of this for a bigger purpose, and one day you'll understand. You're a cute child, and lots of kids have cute little funny looking gums," because she was then talking about like her gums of how, like, just more about her looks. Whatever, I'm not going into that.
So messed up.
Before they're grown into all their futures. One day you'll see this, so I have to say I apologize. As a child of God and queen of my community, you look to me for integrity. You're an innocent child and don't deserve any of this. One day your mother, aunt, and many more will be brought to their knees for what they've said and try to do to my young prophet / beautiful boy. Take care, my darling.
Why is she calling her son a prophet?
Well, she literally says, as a child of God and queen of my community. I don't know. I don't fucking know. So then Cardi actually clapped back with her own message to Nicki's son, Papa Bear, saying, "Dear Papa Perk."
That's kind of... When you say it out loud.
The kid is named Papa Bear?
Well, she hasn't, like, exposed his real name.
Yeah.
So that's what she calls him.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. And she said Papa Perk about the kid? Sorry,
Cardi did, yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's insinuating that he has, like, mental or intellectual disabilities from her popping so many perks.
Yeah.
So,
God,
Papa Perk. When you say it out loud, I think it was a play on words.
Yeah. So she says, "I'm sorry that your mommy haven't cut you a birthday cake for the past 3 days because she can't take my success or happiness. One day you're going to grow up, and I hope you understand when a girl says no, it means no, and you can overcome the pedophilia blood you inherited from your grandfather, father, and uncle. Please don't hate me when you grow up because your mommy rather give me more attention than she gives you. Hopefully when somebody that really cares about her puts her in rehab and gets her the help she needs, she can come out and read you a book." Okay. All right, so now we have Ice Spice, who also has beef with Cardi. She is jumping into this. She says, just an emoji of her, like the laughing, like giggly with your hand over your face. Yeah, the tee-hee emoji. So she also teased a new song that's titled Pretty Privilege, which is clearly a diss track aimed at Cardi. I'm not reading this fucking... I can't read part of this lyric. Let's just link the song in the description. Obviously, we can't listen to it when we're recording, but if you want to listen to it, you can. But not long after Ice Spice teased her track, a leaked phone call between Cardi and Ice Spice's manager, James Roseman Jr., resurfaced or surfaced. And during the call, James allegedly tells Cardi Ice Spice is in town, and Cardi repeatedly tells him to put her on the phone right now, and then threatens, quote, "I'ma show y'all I'm not Lotto. I'ma beat her the fuck up. I'ma knock her the fuck out. I'ma beat her ass. Y'all think I'm fucking pussy ass Lotto."
I kind of feel bad for Lotto. She seems to always be, like, dragged into these things.
Lotto's pretty. That's my theory. I think people are jealous of Lotto. Lotto's a baddie.
Yeah, she is. Because remember Bad Bobby?
Bad Bobby.
Bad Bobby.
Bad
She
baby,
brought up
yeah.
Lotto, too.
What's up with Bad Bobby these days?
I think
Not good. Not
Bad
well.
Bobby.
Oh.
Did you guys see the video of her on her dude's car or ex's car?
No.
Like, it was sad.
Oh. So she's
All
like
of this
unwell?
He was like breaking up with her. She just had a baby, and she was like trying to like get him not to leave by laying on the hood of his car. And he it was bad.
Oh, okay.
It's just like
Shit.
so sad seeing all these young, talented women just like in such shitty situations.
Yeah, dude. It's
Except
really...
Ice Spice, I don't know that I would call her talented.
I don't.
You
like
ain't even
Ice
a fart.
Spice.
Like, come on, Ice Spice, step out.
What?
She's the. You think you're the shit?
You're not even
Oh
the
yeah,
fart.
yeah.
Get out of this, Ice Spice, please.
Good lines. Cardi ends up publicly apologizing to Lotto on Twitter, saying, "I was ranting and hot at the moment, but fuck, I fuck with you heavy. I respect everything about her, including her team. That's so sweet. And nope, I'm not too prideful to apologize to somebody I really respect. So this is my public apology." Okay.
She gonna buy her a bag?
You know,
Hey, apologize to me, Cardi.
Cardi was just, well, she was recently on Call Her Daddy, the podcast, and she actually brought up Lotto and like how they were tight and whatnot. So it was just kind of interesting that.
Right.
Imagine being Lotto, like clocking into your phone and being like, "Why the fuck am I catching strays?
What's going on? Why am I trending?" So after apologizing to Lotto, Cardi posted again, calling out Ice Spice's manager for leaking the call. She said, "But wait, James, because I know you didn't only record the beginning of that conversation, so go ahead, post the whole 11-minute conversation." When Ice Spice said that she was in her feelings. So basically she's like, post the whole fucking call because we know you have it. And James denies leaking the clip. Here's what he had to say. He says, "I did not record or leak the call. You hear me on speaker with your manager, Tubby, who called me with you on the three-way, and you can literally hear that in the clip. The audio didn't come from me. I respect private conversations, and I'm not in the business of leaking anything."
So he's saying it was Cardi's manager.
Yeah. Then she's like, "Be for real." This is Cardi saying that. She's like, "James, be for real and be a man. I was in the bedroom by myself." Basically, like, I didn't leak it because I was alone. So then he responds and goes, "Miss Almanzar, I see this as part of your rollout. Lies and manipulation included. I won't play tennis back and forth with you. God doesn't like liar, so I'll end it here. I put my hand on the Bible. I had nothing to do with recording, leaking, blah, blah, blah." So basically was like, I didn't leak it. So we still don't know who leaked it.
Who do you think leaked it?
I think it was Cardi and her team.
I think Cardi didn't have anything to do with it, but I think her manager did it to drum up more.
You don't think she knew?
I don't. I think I don't know. This is just my gut. My gut says Cardi didn't know and her manager's shady trying to make money. Her manager benefits from that.
True.
She benefits from that, but I think...
But I could see her being like, "Yeah, go ahead." They're so fucking messy.
Nicki's been saying from the jump that Cardi starts beef because every single manager in the rap game always says, pick a fight with Nicki and then make up on a track, and that's like the number one way to make money.
Yeah. No, it's so true.
He's just doing it with Ice Spice.
Well, and I've also seen people talk about, like, is their beef even real, or is it just inflated online for the whole sake of, because it's great publicity? I think they definitely do genuinely hate each other, but I also think that they know that having this beef publicly, this back and forth, is great for their careers.
I think it started off silly, goofy, behind the scenes, making money. And I think, but I do not think the topics that they talked about were to drum up money. That makes they both look so bad.
But that doesn't matter. Like, bad publicity, any publicity is good publicity. So they say.
I don't know. That's true. That's true. The rap game is completely different. Like, we can't even like begin to understand, like, they intentionally take shit far in the rap game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's true. You're right.
You know? So who knows?
Yeah.
I don't really know. But I don't think the beef is going to stop anytime soon. I'm sure it's going to be going on for quite a while, especially before, Nicki drops her album, which supposedly is coming out in March, which isn't for a while. So I don't know. But now it makes me think that there will be definitely some diss tracks or like lines directed towards Cardi in her album. I don't know. We'll have to find out.
Now we have to wait till March for that.
Yeah, long time. So do you have any final thoughts on this? How was it pulling this all together? We had this last week too.
It was extremely challenging.
Yeah, especially because like half of them are deleted.
Yeah. And then like there would just be random ones where it wasn't even applied to the beef.
No, I know. The eagle.
Yeah, she's like, the amount of deep diving you have to do to understand the eagle.
Yeah, I was like, oh great, an eagle, okay.
No, but my observation stands as like I just think it's fucked up that they hate each other so much when they're both so talented. What if they like made a fire-ass album together?
Work it down on the remix.
Exactly.
Yep.
Work it down on the remix, ladies. Come on.
Work it
An
down.
album together would be so
Imagine she hops on the album. Do we have any? First of all, she's threatening to hit people, Cardi, and she do be hitting people. Did we see her throw the pen after the court?
Yeah. Yep.
So, do we have any award shows coming up that they're going to be both at?
I think they're all in the spring and winter.
Really?
Well, we
winter's
just
coming.
had MTV.
Don't tell Janelle, but winter is coming.
Don't tell me that. No, we just had MTV
Yeah,
Awards.
MTV is kind of like the last one of them. I think,
Really?
the round.
So no stilettos to be flying for now.
I think for now,
Okay.
but microphones, you never know.
Hmm.
Cardi can always throw a mic.
Cardi do be throwing shit.
Yeah,
She does.
yeah, she does. So, anyways, let us know what you guys think. Whose side are you on?
I'm still on Cardi's side, although I do think she took it too far with the molestation and
Yeah.
addiction jokes.
What the
I-
fuck, dude?
But
I guess
I
that's
think
just like what they do. I don't know.
I feel a little bad for Nicki. A little. Just because, like, I don't know why I feel bad.
Okay,
Is
that's
it
fair.
bad for her? Why are we feeling for either of them?
Because, like, when you see her talk about this stuff, and maybe she's just a master manipulator, but when you see her talk about this stuff, she's always like, why am I always, like, the target? Like, why am I always being, like, why is it an optics, like a managerial move to come for me to make your new artist money? Like, she does seem, like, tired about it, but I'm like, but is she actually, or is that just a
Yeah.
sympathy move? It's really hard to tell.
I think
So-
it's also a power play. Like, everyone comes for me because
Yeah.
I'm the top, is what she's like trying to say. Maybe. I don't know. I'm fucking clueless on this. Remember, I used to be a Barb, though. Long ago.
What's
Remember-
your name, B.O.B.?
oh, yeah,
so they
that-
calling you Bob?
That was like our OG song,
Stop
Oh,
playing
yeah.
with me. You know
Yep.
that I'm known
Sydney
for the
knows.
Bob.
Period.
Starships.
B.O.B. So they calling you Bob?
Why'd you do that?
Because I wanted to. It's tape. It'll go back on.
It's impossible.
Careful if it's on you.
Oh my gosh,
I just
Haley.
want to do this.
B.O.B. So they calling you
So
Bob.
So they calling you Bob.
It's literally lopsided. Straighten that shit out.
Karelly,
girl.
don't put this in. I just want the clip for
No,
myself.
Wait,
do
no, put it in.
Karelly!
Put it in.
Karelly, I'll leave it to your discretion.
Put
but
it in.
I
Put
would
it
like a
in.
clip of it.
It's going in.
B.O.B. So they calling you Bob, Bob, Bob,
What's your name?
Bob.
B.O.B. So they calling you Bob, Bob, Bob.
Correct.
Stop playing with me. You know that I'm known for the Bob.
I need everyone to know that we could not stop singing that song for 3 days straight at the Comedy Bureau
She's
last
got
week.
some hits.
Who?
Nikki?
Nikki,
Oh,
like,
for
absolutely.
sure.
Are you joking?
Pink
That's what I'm saying. They're
Friday-
both like it's so good.
Pink Friday is one of my favorite albums of all time. It still is. Love. Just haven't really liked much of her music lately. Last like 6 years.
Stop playing with me. You know that I'm known for
I
the
have
Bob.
a wig cap.
Yeah, stop trying to
Okay, I'm sorry.
take the Bob.
I'm sorry. You guys have shit to do. Let
It's
me stop
time
fucking
to
around.
stop.
I need to
Anyways,
Thanks
thank
for
you,
filling
Haley, for
in.
joining this segment and
course.
helping me explain the beef. I couldn't have done it alone because it was
Well, and Haley, you
confusing
knew
as
some.
fuck.
you
Yeah,
should-
no, that's why I invited
knew
her. I was
some
like,
cryptid
she keeps
stuff.
up with this shit.
I
Come back.
love speculation.
And I wanted everyone to know that we still love each other very much.
And we will always work it out on the remix. Janelle,
Always work it out on the remix. And for now, we're going to go beef on Twitter. So thank you so much for tuning into the segment.
Fly high, Eagles.
Fly high, Eagles. Remember, in a world full of crows, be an eagle.
Be an eagle.
Correct. So, I love my dogs more than life itself. But one of them, my little Miss Maggie here, has sometimes an attitude problem. Sometimes she doesn't want to listen. She thinks she runs the entire household. And sometimes she tries to bully her sister Cookie. And so I am looking for ways to help train her and to help, give her a little bit more manners, if you will. And so I actually found a class on Masterclass that is done by Brandon McMullen, who I am obsessed with. He is one of my favorite people on the internet, and I'm really excited because he actually has a class to help train my little Deutz. Yes, Deutz is her nickname, by the way. That's what I call her. I have like a million nicknames for her. But regardless, I'm really excited to be able to use Masterclass to help give her some more manners, if you will. Maybe let her know that I'm actually the boss of the household and not her, because she really does think that she is the boss. And Masterclass makes it so convenient to learn new skills, whatever it may be. I mean, they have classes in virtually anything that you can think of. With plans starting at just $10 a month, billed annually, you get unlimited access to over 200 classes taught by the world's best business leaders, writers, chefs, dog trainers, and more. With Masterclass, you get thousands of bite-sized lessons across 13 categories that can fit into even the busiest of schedules. That's another thing I love about Masterclass is it's not a huge commitment. You don't have to commit hours of your day in order to, learn a new skill or learn about a new subject. You can do it in bite-sized pieces at your own pace to make sure that it fits into your schedule. And the classes really do make a difference. 3 in 4 surveyed members feel inspired every time they watch Masterclass. Plus, every new membership comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's really no risk to try it. If you are, on the fence, I highly suggest trying it out because they have a 30-day trial. Also, this is a really good idea for the holidays. I think that this is such a unique gift to give someone. And again, there's so many different options on Masterclass that I guarantee you, whoever you are trying to find a gift for, there is something for them. And right now, our listeners get an additional 15% off any annual membership at masterclass.com/sesh. That's 15% off at masterclass.com/sesh. masterclass.com/sesh. Guess who's back?
It's me,
Kendall Ray.
I'm so excited to be here. I didn't think I was going to be able to even make the episode because I'm also recording Mile Higher today because I'm like pre-recording for my show on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the schedule's been weird.
Yeah, we're
lately.
busy as fuck.
It's going to be crazy. And I had a doctor's appointment this morning, which I only took this appointment because I haven't even got to see my actual OB this entire pregnancy, like the one who delivered Holly. Because she's busy delivering other babies.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very hard to get in to see her. And this was my opportunity. And it was nice to see her. So, yeah.
But you're here now.
I am here now. And my baby, doing good. Heard a heartbeat. So I
Perfect.
feel good because I've been very anxious.
Yeah, everything's fine.
I have
though.
the at-home Doppler too. But, yeah.
It's nice to have a doc tell you it's all good.
It is. It just, yeah. It's hard that you have to wait so long in between appointments at this point. It's like every 4 weeks. Eventually it goes to 2, which is like also, there's part of me that's like, oh, I wouldn't want to go every 2 weeks.
Right.
It's like a pain. But
Right.
there comes a point where it's like nice to
Yeah.
get reassurance as
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no ultrasound today.
Yeah.
I wish you could get one every time.
Get a at-home ultrasound machine.
I think
I don't
they
know if that's a thing.
actually,
I'm sure they have it.
I want to say last pregnancy, Josh looked into them and
Of
I was
course
like,
he did.
you're a psycho. We are not going to get an ultrasound. It was like hundreds of dollars.
Oh, I'm sure it's thousands of dollars
Yeah.
to get an ultrasound machine.
I think it was like a shitty old one for like $500-$600. I
Oh
was
my
like, why
God.
would we do that?
No. Honestly, you don't need that. I think that would just make you more anxious because you'd
Yeah.
be trying to use it and you don't fucking know how.
Well, God, remember throw way back to when I had the miscarriage and I did the ultrasound after and Josh was
Right.
Josh was just
That was
looking at the
bad.
screen and he was writing down things
Random
that they were
numbers.
like numbers that they were saying. And then they left the room and this is like when I'm having a miscarriage too. So I was like very shook up and he's like, I think you might have like uterine cysts or something. And I was like, why do you think that? And he's like, I looked it up. I looked up the numbers they were typing in. And so then we like met with the doctor and I was like, so do I have uterine cysts? And they were like, no, where'd you get that?
Why would he
This
fucking
guy
do that?
over here.
Wasn't he like, I think you're infertile?
He's just, no, he didn't say infertile, but he thought I had uterine cysts, which really freaked me out because I have PCOS. So I have, ovarian cysts. But I
Yeah.
was like, uterine cysts, what the fuck? Yeah, Josh is always trying to he's gotten way better over the years. That's why I had a doula last time too, because I was like, I don't want Josh trying to figure out what's going on during my birth.
Right.
Because he's just such a problem solver and he thinks he can figure out everything
Yeah,
on
he
his own.
does.
He's like, I am a doctor.
No, he thinks he's a doctor.
With a Google degree.
No, 100%.
Yes.
Dr. Google. He went
Yeah.
to Google University.
Exactly.
Chat University.
It was nice. It's quite weird though when I go to the appointments, I always forget. I have all these questions, and then I get there and I'm like, Josh was like, tell him, you were sore. Yeah, but what are they going to be able to tell me? Yeah, fucking hurts.
You're
Right.
pregnant. Just kidding.
Yeah, I have I told her, I was like, I have pain right here. She's like, yeah, round ligament. And I'm like, yeah, I already knew that. There's nothing she can do for me, babe. There's no, He's
Right.
like, tell me you're anxious. I was like, what are they going to be able to do? Nothing.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah, they can't. Probably. I mean, there's things you can do. You're taking care of your anxiety.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
I am. But there's nothing else I can do at this
Right.
point.
Right.
So,
Right.
it's just part of pregnancy.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
Yeah, it's tough.
Okay,
But
speaking
anyway.
of pregnancy,
Yeah, okay. I'm so excited to talk about this because it is
this is so
wild.
whack, you guys. which Haley and I were talking about it towards the beginning. I already know both of your guys' answers. Neither of you would ever, ever, ever do this. I would do it for the right size bag. What does that say about me? I don't know.
You would give birth on camera?
For the right size bag.
You know what? For the right size bag. Like, how big of a bag?
She probably made a lot of money, I would think.
I think everything's...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she probably already makes it way more money than I make, so she probably, like, got paid a fuck ton. But I think it's all relative. But I would do it for, like...
$5 grand?
In mind?
Would you do it for $5 grand?
God, no.
$5 grand. I was gonna say,
fuck
please,
no.
God.
Well, I'm wondering how low.
I would do it for, like, 6 figures.
Okay.
Post-tax. If I could get 6 figures in my bank account minimum, I would probably do it. Maybe.
Well, here's the thing,
I've also
too.
never given birth, so I don't know.
I think you would have to do it natural to be able to do this, because you have to do it at home. So you wouldn't be able to have the epidural.
Oh. You can get your
Like,
back rubbed in
natural.
Wait, why can't you do it at a hospital?
Because I don't think you can film. You can't live stream from a hospital.
Why not? Yeah, you can. People do that all the time on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought it would, like, violate HIPAA or something.
You can violate your own HIPAA.
Huh. Okay, Sydney, see if you can figure this out.
Okay.
And there might be, like, policies per hospital, you know?
Yes, because I remember some hospitals don't even let you film your own birth.
That is so fucked.
I think it's more of a liability thing. So I don't know if they would let you straight have a live stream.
Yeah.
You cannot live stream your birth in a hospital without explicit permission from hospital and all medical staff in the room. So I guess if you really
it has
could,
strict rules against recording, and that's not true.
yeah, generally, yeah, you normally have to ask, and sometimes you have to be, like, secret about it. It's really weird because they don't want, like, if they fuck something up.
Right, of course. Which is fucking stupid.
Okay, so let me ask you the question again. What
Okay.
would your number be if you had to have a natural birth at home in a bathtub like this girl did?
Well, I don't know what giving birth feels like, so I don't really know.
Probably very...
I'll just tell you, it's not good. Doesn't feel good.
Yeah, but I'm talking about no drugs or nothing at home.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Horrible.
I would assume it's horrible. But so, like, I can't put a number to it though.
Worst pain of your life. Feel like you're splitting in half. Would you have to go up from 6 figures, go to 7 for that?
No, I do it for like $500,000.
Okay, that's fair, I think.
I think I would do it for $500,000.
Okay.
I think I would.
All right. I think that's fine. I am so split on what I think about this. Should we maybe start with some clips so people can get an idea of what we're talking about here?
Yeah, let's do it.
So if you didn't hear about this whole situation, this whole spectacle, Twitch streamer Fandy, who is based in Austin, her real name is Katie. She went viral after live streaming her birth on Twitch, which I think she's the first person, at least on Twitch, to live stream a birth, is what I've heard.
I believe so.
So she announced her pregnancy back in April. She started creating content in 2015, has over 3,700 followers on 370,000 followers on her Twitch account. She has 300,000 on Instagram and is also active on OnlyFans. Josh told me too. He knows her because she streams World of Warcraft, Outwatch, League of Legends, IRL content, mostly features her fitness journey and day-to-day
shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then on October 7th, she tweeted, "Hi Twitter, my water just broke, so I think I'm going live. Baby time." I wonder if did she announce that she was going to live stream the birth, or was this a surprise for her fans?
I know she was planning it because she did run it by Twitch beforehand.
Okay.
So, but I'm pretty sure like that was just like, she may have talked about it in other streams, but the Twitter was the big announcement.
Yeah, for the birth, there were multiple cameras that are set up showing different angles of the room in the birthing pool. And the stream lasted more than 8 hours, which we have it pulled up. It shows everything from her contractions to the moment Fandy held her baby girl Luna for the first time, and about 45 minutes before the stream ended. And at one point, the stream had over 50,000 viewers, and even the Twitch CEO, Dan Clancy, joined in to wish her luck and said, "Fandy, best of luck and congratulations. Wishing you the best in this journey." Wild, dude. We live in weird times.
We do.
And then if you look at the back and this on the screen, like there's all
the comments.
Like this,
The chat.
the chat.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't really judge her for this. Like, it's fucking wild, but I think it's like kind of empowering.
There's a part of me that feels it's empowering too.
Like,
and it's like,
kinda
it's your
cool.
body, it's your birth.
And birth is such a taboo thing that's like always like, oh, it's so private, and that's fine if it is for some people, but
if she wants to do it,
I don't know. I'm forced. Like, I don't have any sort of like judgment towards her. Really, I think it's crazy. Don't get me wrong. Like, as in, it's unique. We don't see it often. Maybe we'll see it more. Maybe she's setting a trend. I don't know.
I feel a little torn. Let's watch it and then we can share more of our thoughts. Okay, so here it is. Oh, yeah, literally doing cervical checks. So I wonder if this girl was sent to stand there to block the...
Probably, yeah.
She does have... I don't know which one is the doula, but there is.
Yeah. I think probably...
The one rubbing her...
Well, she probably has a midwife and a doula is what I'm guessing, yeah. There's a lot of people in there, too. 8 hours ain't bad, I will say. That's like... So, okay, so someone is trying to...
So they're filling up the pool.
Stuff. Oh, starting to really hurt, dude.
So great. Your spa is almost ready.
I wonder if there was anyone that watched all 8 hours of this.
Oh, I'm sure there were.
Yeah. That's so crazy.
No, I'm sure there were.
Watch a stranger's birth.
You would totally have done that back in the day. You loved a birthing video.
Oh, to watch someone else's? Yeah.
Yes.
Would you have tuned in?
Oh, yeah.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
She loved what was the show called? A baby
story.
Mm-hmm.
I was renting birthing videos from the library when I was like 10.
That's what I'm saying. See, this is like right up your alley.
Oh, yeah. I still find it super interesting. I don't have the same... It still just like brings up shit for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I still have like birth trauma.
Yeah.
Never thought it would be that way, but God.
Now she's in the tub.
I wonder like how much on her mind the idea that it's being streamed or that people are watching. Like, did that even really stay on her brain? I would guess
no. Just the way people describe giving birth, especially home births with no like medicine, seems as though you literally are only focusing on one thing.
At some point, I think you would just forget that you're streaming.
That's what I'm saying.
Or maybe it'd come like in and out. Like, oh yeah, wait, there's thousands of people watching this.
But she also does this all the time. Like, she's always streaming. So I don't think the idea of having a bunch of people watching it, is foreign to her.
I see. Yeah.
That scares me.
Oh my God, dude, it hurts so fucking bad. So she's in the pool for hours. I've seen the end of it. So she gives birth like in this position.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, ouch.
Oh, dude, she's like gonna have the ring of fire right on camera. That's so crazy.
Right under the bone there, so.
I feel uncomfortable for her.
Seriously.
Oh, that's the best sound. Sound of a baby's heartbeat. I wish I could like sleep to it.
You could sleep to it.
I've heard of
that.
my
own baby's heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this is like ring of fire, yeah. Oh, God.
Honestly, she seems pretty fucking calm for what she's doing.
I feel like I'm in that room with them. Oh my gosh.
I love how calm the I'm assuming midwife is.
Yeah, I believe that's maybe those two are midwives, and then the doula maybe there. I don't know unless that's family. Who knows? It really is so cool. Birth is so cool.
She seems like not
like she seems fine for what's going on.
She only screamed like bad like once.
She's like in a trance. Well, it doesn't hurt as much when you're not pushing. That's weird. That was weird.
You see her, guys?
Dude, okay. Hang on.
Yeah.
That really bothered me. Of course the dad has to do something weird. Like, that's the first thought.
Right.
Your daughter just came out.
Right.
You look at the...
Right.
You
see
say
her, guys?
something to her before God. He's here, guys. What number are we at, streaming-wise? Okay, but what a beautiful moment. Birth is just... It is so beautiful. God.
She's
insane, but...
This reminds me of so remember Nikki Phillippi, the one that got canceled to oblivion because she killed her dog?
Yeah, and just like went off the rails.
And now she's like off the fucking rails.
Yeah.
Anyways, though, she filmed her birth, not live, but then she uploaded the whole thing, and I watched it, and it was fucking crazy.
So she uploaded, like, not edited, just like...
Nope, pretty much. Like, I don't know, maybe edited a couple here and there, but she was like, it was very raw, and she did it in her bathtub at home.
Like, she did it by herself?
Well, her husband and I think a midwife was there.
I'm pretty sure I saw, like, a clip of it. She's a white bathtub, right? Well,
but I guess that's different than streaming.
Live stream is a little different, but it's still just wow. I mean, people have been having babies on camera for a long time.
Right.
Before it was just like for science purposes, for videos at the library, like I watched.
Right.
But then eventually it was Sister Wives and the Duggars. Yep. Did the Duggars do births on?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
They were. Yeah, they did actually. Now that I remember, a lot of them gave birth at home, like had home births, and I because then they had like spin-off shows. So I watched all of that shit. Yeah. This is like, now that you mention that, it's not that odd. I think it's just odd to us because it's not like a produced show. Right. People have been giving birth on reality TV for like decades.
I have a quick question, and Kendall, you probably know this, but when she was like in that position, I felt like she only really did, like, I know she was probably pushing before, but like, how long can the baby like sometimes just get stuck in the canal or whatnot, and like you could be at that like very ending point for like a certain amount of time?
Yeah, they can kind of just chill there too. You want to get them out as quickly as possible from what, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but from what I understand, but they can just kind of like, you can take a break and then keep going. And Holly got like kind of stuck in there, her cheeks. So that was, I think, the most painful part. Well, I'll always remember was the doctor doing this because I could feel it. So
yeah,
so they were just trying to get her little fatty cheeks out.
I think also the regulations at the hospital are much different than at home because like there's legalities that hospitals have to like follow to lower the risk of
getting sued.
Yeah, liability. So
what if
I think
when you're
at
C-section though at home, like what if the baby
you
like
you have to go to the doctor. And there's like so much controversy about home birth and stuff too because things can go wrong where you can't get to a hospital as fast enough. So it's like, I don't know. I have no like strong opinions on it either way. I think just however you want to birth is beautiful and
whatever.
And that's like why I have like some thoughts about this. There's like part of me that's like, it is something that we have seen before, that this has been on TV. And I remember there was someone around the time I gave birth to Holly who had, or like when I was pregnant with Holly, who had live streamed on like Instagram or somewhere else their birth. So I don't think this was the first live stream birth. Obviously, I think there's also the fact of like, what if something goes wrong and you're live streaming it?
That's a risk you take.
Right. Versus like, I think on one of those shows, someone's birth didn't go well. I remember. And they didn't show it. They filmed it, but then none of it aired.
Oh, there was no, one of the Duggar births I watched, it was one of the kids giving birth. Not kids, but you know what I'm saying. One of the 19.
Yeah.
And she was doing a home birth and then she was like hemorrhaging and had to be rushed to the ER, and they filmed the whole thing. It was on TV.
And did the baby survive?
Yes, the baby did survive.
They probably wouldn't have it. Or maybe they would have.
No, because then there was one of the ones.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly, but like there was some people who either it was the mom or like one of the 19 that miscarried, and they still like aired that.
Wow.
I don't remember exactly, but anyways, yeah, that's a risk you take for sure if you're live streaming.
Yeah, that's kind of like part of it as well, is like you don't know, especially having your first baby, what this would be like for you, and like the pain too. Like you don't know like how insane it would be. I think it's pretty brave. I think it's your own birth, and I support women giving birth the way they want to. And I think it definitely brings up the thought of like profiting off of having a baby. But I think I don't really have an issue with it when you're documenting your own pregnancy and your own birth. I don't know if they're going to like vlog the baby or like.
I think profiting off of your own pregnancy, you should 100% be able to do.
Yeah, I don't
It's
see
your own
any
journey.
problem with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of bothered me the way the dad is like, okay, this is why I say that though. This clip, okay? I saw this last night. I think this interview just happened. Remember this fucking Jack Doherty guy? I think he's the
the one with the car.
The car guy who
he's
just like out of control.
Yeah, he's whack.
Such a fucker. So his ex-girlfriend did a podcast interview. I don't know if it was literally yesterday or in the last couple of days, but I saw some clips of it. It's crazy. He is such an abusive fuck. Side note, that's a conversation for another day maybe. But this clip of her talking about when she got pregnant. Reaction.
He has a kid?
I don't know if they ended up, I don't know the details if they ended up having the baby, but this is like when she got pregnant and she's telling the story of what his reaction was. And it's wild.
Okay.
I ordered the pregnancy test. I took it and it was positive. And in that moment, I realized like, wow, like not only, you know, I wasn't preparing myself for this, but with where we're at in our relationship and how I feel and like how he treats me, like that's all that came to my mind. It was no happy thought at all. I go downstairs and Jack is outside and I was like, Jack, I need to talk to you. And I told him and he didn't seem surprised whatsoever. He was like, W. He literally was excited over the fact that we were going to make the most money we have ever made in our lives. It wasn't because he was excited to have a baby with me and have a family and start a new era of our life. It was, oh my gosh, we're going to start a family YouTube channel and you're going to make so much money when you're pregnant and you have a pregnant belly. And I remember looking at him and I was like, Jack, you do not realize if this is happening, I'm done. I'm not doing OnlyFans. I'm not doing that. And I don't want to be on social media and we need to change our life. What he does for a living, like he streams, he's always in chaos. I was like, there needs to be some sort of lifestyle change. Like, I don't know if you're ready for that. And he was like, it doesn't have to be a lifestyle change. Like people have babies when they're broke. Like we're good. Like we're going to make so much more money.
Yeah, fuck that. I think that's trash.
Yeah.
Like, you're not the one giving birth, bitch. Shut the hell up. Especially if she's over here like, no, I'm not on the same page as you.
Right. But it kind of reminded me, obviously very different situation, but of this situation of just like people profiting off of like pregnancy and birth in general. And again, I agree with you that when it's your pregnancy and everything, there's like a line. But I just hope they're not like setting it up for like, and now we're going to be family vloggers or like family streamers. Or I don't know what. You know, there's this part of it to me that feels yucky.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think a lot of people would agree with what you're saying. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens and what I don't know anything about these people, so.
Mm-hmm.
They did do an interview with TMZ the day after, which I have that clip.
Yeah, we should watch that.
Okay, let's see that.
Congratulations, number one. And number two, why? Why do this?
Money.
Well, I've been streaming for about 10 years and I've kind of documented the past 10 years of my life pretty much. And a lot of the actual like pregnancy. We did a gender reveal on stream and it was just a thing that I wanted to share with my community that I've had for the past 10 years. And we did it. I got permission from Twitch, made sure it was all good and not against the terms of service.
They were very supportive. And
I am curious what Twitch said to you. Where was the line for Twitch? What could be shown and what couldn't be shown?
What do you
basically
think, bro?
was just like, I have this idea that I want to do. Is it cool if I do it? And as long as it's, I don't show anything that nobody needs to see.
No nudity and no blood.
Yeah.
no large amounts of like copious unnecessary blood. So
yeah.
Is what
Why
you're
is he like
doing.
Elon Musk?
Literally was about to say it's giving Elon Musk, right?
Oh, the way, I mean, his
He's
face, the way he
talking, yeah.
talks, everything about this guy.
Does it kind of,
I don't know if I like him.
is shattering the concept of privacy, that privacy is no big deal anymore the way we used to see it?
I don't know how to answer that.
I think a lot more of our daily lives are definitely open to be shared. As long as you're fine sharing it and people are interested in watching it. I don't see any harm in it as long as you're doing it in a respectful way. And I think we manage that well enough.
Yeah, by the way, my question wasn't a criticism. It was just an observation.
Oh,
that privacy just seems to be, I don't know, it's going by the wayside for good or bad or whatever, but it just seems to be.
More and more of everybody's daily lives is definitely
It's interesting coming from him of all people.
Yeah, I was about to say,
like the god of
hello,
TMZ.
you break
Privacy
everyone.
means
Yeah,
nothing to you.
And like, okay, hello, Grandpa. This is the world now.
and that honestly kind of pisses me off because you could make that argument of like, why are you talking about your miscarriage online? Have we lost the concept of privacy? Why
Right.
are you talking about your mental health struggles online? Have you lost the why are you talking about your abuse that you've been like whatever it is? Where it's so convoluted. I just think that argument is weak. And yeah, like Kendall said, we live in 2025. The internet is that is what the internet is, and he literally has made his entire career off of
exploiting people's privacy.
Right, exactly.
And
Like,
none of
shut
those people
up.
consented. You follow them around with cameras.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I think that's a weak ass.
Although we liked him during Wendy Williams documentary.
He's fine. Like whatever.
He's kind of hot.
Yeah, he's like
he's old, 70 something.
And he's
I
like
know,
hot
right?
for-
yeah.
But
He's a gilf.
yeah,
Yes.
but that just I don't like.
I did not like that
Like,
take.
You don't get to decide what someone else like
It just sounds so
defines
old-fashioned.
as
Like,
privacy.
yeah, welcome to the world, bro. It's 2025. Like, this is shocking to you? Like,
Right.
privacy hasn't been a thing for fucking, like, 2 decades.
And it's all subjective. Like there could be people who think that us talking about our personal lives on a podcast is going against privacy.
Yeah, and it, like we said, it's not that different from these reality TV shows that have had people giving birth. I mean, the Kardashians,
right?
TMZ's very like involved with them, right?
Yeah.
Like y'all have seen Courtney pulled. I saw Courtney pull her baby out.
That's what I'm saying,
and it was cool.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I don't know.
So jinx.
I thought that was weird as hell, and yeah, obviously it's literally TMZ. Okay, keep playing. I want to hear the rest of it.
This is before they knew the total, but they did say like it got to 50. But in this, they say a lower number, but they hadn't looked at all the numbers.
Okay, I see. Thanks for the clarification, Sid.
Available to be seen. I think it's a great thing. There's a lot of guys, for instance, that have no idea what goes into a birth. I sure as hell didn't. I had no idea what it was going to be that intense, and I think it was very educational. So it was great to just share it with everybody.
So
You had no
how many
idea?
eyeballs did you get? On
My
this?
dude.
I mean, did you break? If you didn't break a record for this, something's wrong.
I think on my personal channel last night, it peaked at around 30,000. And that wasn't including everybody else who was also watching along that had thousands of viewers as well. So
That's not enough.
I didn't catch, I mean, I wasn't.
Yeah, we haven't had time to go over any of the specific numbers so far,
Yeah.
but it was a lot more than we expected, to be honest. We were more or less expecting a lot of the people that come on a daily basis and watch to tune in. It ended up being a lot more than we expected.
I would have expected like 100,000. Like the word would have gotten out.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
I guess you don't know like what the peak moment's going to be.
No.
If you could tell people like, okay, at exactly 3 p.m., the
Right.
baby will be coming out. Probably would have been higher.
Plus, I have no idea like what her normal
Right.
viewership is.
Yeah. I don't know if I like him though.
I
Mr.
don't.
Elon.
He's giving Elon.
Props to her.
I don't know.
She did. I mean,
I really do not like seeing your baby and within 5 seconds being like, chat, she's here. Like, come on, dude.
Chat,
What
hit
is
us-
this about for you?
Hit us with a super chat. The baby's here.
Yeah.
How many super chats can we
It's
get?
giving like the Doherty, whatever his
Doherty.
name, like kind of
Yeah.
attitude that he had too.
Yeah, I can
You know,
see
there's
that.
just like something about it that like feels icky, but then at the same time, I don't know. I
yeah.
can't really like put it. There's nothing about it specifically. I'm like, this is a problem.
Yeah. I think it's just something that we're not used to, so that's why we're like,
So
holy shit.
maybe I should do it. Is what we're saying.
Yeah, I'm thinking that'd probably be good.
yeah.
Wonder if my doctor'd be down
We could just bring
because I am
cameras from.
not doing it at home in a bathtub.
I'll just sneak a cam in,
Mm-hmm.
set up a little tripod.
Yeah. Okay, that could be good.
Mhm.
That could be good.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta
I
bring
gotta
some
say, though-
lights too.
Yeah.
Get a ring
You
light.
got to make sure I look good. Give me a ring light. Can't imagine how my face looked. I had Josh filmed it from the back, so I have no idea what I looked like during it or the front. I didn't have a mirror. I didn't want to see that shit.
No, that's how I am too. I'd be like,
Absolutely
I don't want to see this.
That would
at
have
all.
sent me.
Yeah.
Even touching her head
No,
sent me
No.
over the edge.
Nope.
They're like, you want to feel? And I was like, I feel like I probably should. So I did. And I was like, ah!
No.
Oh, that would
Instant regret.
That would freak me out.
Yeah, it was freaky, man. But yeah, there's something about giving birth in a pool too that looks so appealing to me because I love a bath. Like I'm very curious about other positions to birth because
people like giving positions on that, like all fours, but the hospital won't let you.
Some hospitals won't let you.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Kind of depends on your doctor. But yeah, I guess the traditional way too comes from like, I want to say King Louis or someone. I don't know. My doula was telling me one of the kings, or like King John or someone, wanted to watch his wife give birth, and it was like a better position for her to be on her back. And then like from there, that's how we started. Because it's not natural. I guess it's like better for your, I don't know.
Leave it to a man to fucking do that.
I believe the birthing position is because of a king.
Perfect.
King
Yep.
like to watch his mistress give birth on their back.
Lovely.
His mistress too.
Lovely.
Go off, king.
Ew. Fucking.
I wonder how high the water is in that pool.
Yeah, I wonder that too. And I wonder if they like keep it warm. I think they like bring in like warm water because it's not like it has a heater or anything.
You can get a heater, I believe, but no, I think they like bring it in from the stove.
Interesting.
So let us know your thoughts on all that. I'm very curious. I know there'll definitely be some people who are like, what the fuck? That is should not be a thing. But
I feel like our opinion on it has been kind of the not popular opinion.
Are most people like not into that?
From what I've seen from the internet's reaction, but I don't know like the general pop.
Yeah, I don't know.
A lot of people just think it's like completely whack.
It's kind of whack.
It is.
Is that a bad thing though?
But I'm like,
I don't think so.
There's a lot of whack shit.
There's a lot of whack out there.
Everything is whack now. It's 2025.
And there was so much, there's things that are whack, and then 5 years later they're completely normal and accepted as
it'll be
mainstream.
Just a normal part of our show where we're like, oh, so and so gave birth and it was on the live stream. Okay, we've seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So who knows?
In fact, you might see me on live stream.
Yeah, right. Never.
Or there's like doula streams, like doulas get on Twitch.
Yeah. To promote their business.
The amount of TikTok streams of people doing, there are TikTok streams of people doing surgery.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
I've seen.
wild.
Well, how's that allowed?
It's in other countries.
Oh.
They literally prop up the phone and the surgeon is doing surgery on a body.
Damn, dude.
On TikTok
Is
Live.
a lot of it like plastic surgery type stuff?
I have no idea. Well, it's all in a different language, so I never know what the fuck is going on. And you can't really tell. They're just like a person on the table. They're like doing shit.
Wow.
I don't know if it really matters what type of surgery it is.
I wonder if
I have
get
no
consent
idea.
from the patient.
I would assume you would need to do that, but also I don't know. It's not in the United States, so I genuinely have no
don't
idea
know what the laws are. Also.
I mean, I would hope so because I would sue the fuck out of someone if they live streamed my surgery without my consent. Are you kidding me?
That would be
It's
crazy.
just like out there.
Holy
my God.
shit. Anyways, okay, let's talk about Love is Blind here to close up the week.
Okay, Love is Blind. I need to go potty and make some soup because I haven't had lunch.
All right. We're going to
Right
invite
back.
Jessica back as well because she's been our Love is Blind girly. So, BRB. Bathroom time is a sacred time for me, okay? I love bathroom time because you get to just relax, sit back, scroll your phone, and usually, at least hopefully, you leave the bathroom feeling better than when you came in. And especially if you have a tushy bidet, okay? Because this little thing makes your butthole so clean. You deserve to have the cleanest butthole around, okay? Tell your friends, hey, I have the cleanest butthole around. Why is that, you may ask? Because I have a tushy bidet. Especially if you've been eating a lot of spicy foods, things can get a little spicy down there. And, you want to make sure that you have the cleanest around, so that's why you need a bidet, because toilet paper sucks, okay? Toilet paper just rips it up. It gets stuck in your folds. It doesn't do a thorough job of cleaning. It's clogging the pipes. So that is why you need the modern bidet that Tushy is. Because Tushy is the everyday luxury bidet that instantly transforms your bathroom habits and bottom health for life. 99% of people who wash with Tushy Wave feel cleaner and fresher after going to the bathroom. Tushy Wave instantly modernizes your daily routine and bathroom with a super sleek seat, plus 2 separate front and rear nozzles for the most complete clean. Every Tushy bidet easily attaches to your existing toilet without the need for additional plumbing, which is really nice. It takes like 10 minutes to install. I've done it a million times on a million different toilets, and yeah, you really can't get much easier than that. It's so much more economical too, and it's so much more affordable than an actual traditional bidet. Like, who has an actual bidet nowadays? I feel like you just see those in your grandma's bathroom or something, but these are the modern bidets that you can stick on any toilet. toilet. We even have them at the office, okay? Because the last thing that I will be standing for is dirty buttholes at the office. Absolutely not. It's also just good for your body, okay? Over half the people who wash with Tushy soothe their hemorrhoids, and 9 out of 10 people reduce itching and discomfort. Instead of wiping endlessly with toilet paper, Tushy pristinely removes 99% of bacteria while protecting your natural skin barrier thanks to a natural ingredient, fresh water. And people who have made the switch to Tushy use up to 80% less toilet paper. No more clogged toilets. No more wasting money on something that does an inferior job cleaning your body. And every Hello Tushy bidet comes with a 30-day hassle-free return and a 12-month warranty, so you really have nothing to lose by trying out the Tushy bidet, okay? I'm telling you, this thing is a game changer. I'm obsessed with it. I've gotten people on it in my personal life. It is just overall 10 out of 10 experience when you're using the bathroom, okay? So remember, a hole is only a dirty word if you wipe. And for a limited time, our listeners get 10% off their first bidet order when you use code SESH at checkout. That's 10% off your first bidet order at hellotushy.com with promo code SESH. Okay, we have Jessica on for our last little Love is Blind segment here. Hello.
And Scully's here too.
And Scully's here too. Hi, baby. Also,
Cutest girl.
We just got new merch shipped to us. It was just delivered, and we put her on Bone Queef. We have a cutesy Sesh crop shirt that says "Keep It Fresh." It's really, really cute. We have tons of merch on our website for all the shows. A lot of older stuff from other past collections as well. That's heavily discounted. But then we also have new designs. We even have Halloween designs that they don't have anything to do with our show. They're just for fun. Jessica's wearing one of those right now.
I love how that one turned out.
A little pumpkin.
Really cozy too. I love it.
Good.
So cute.
So good.
So yeah, we've got lots of cute stuff on there. We have accessories. And also we have Higher Hope specific merch, which one of these being the mug. Excuse the lipstick that's on this, but I've been drinking out of it this whole episode and I love it. It's a little cute tin mug. And 100% of the proceeds from any piece of merch at all goes directly towards Higher Hope. So definitely check it out. I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. Also, there's like a lot of more customizable, I guess you'd say, options. Like there's different colorways for shirts as well with like the same design. I've also heard that the international shipping is cheaper. I don't really know how that works because we don't have anything to do with that, but I did see a comment being like, oh, wow, it's way cheaper than what I would have paid before. So anyways, go to milehighmerch.com and get yourself some cute pieces, okay?
I'm really excited that you can change colors, that there's a couple different color options, way more customizable. Yeah, super excited about this drop.
All right, let's get into Love is Blind. So the next 3 episodes dropped, and not gonna lie, it was kind of not giving. I was a little bored ski.
I was too. I found myself tuning out quite a bit.
I mean, it wasn't as good as the first 6. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
But we still wanted to chat about it for a little bit. So here's one thing that is kind of interesting that I feel like everyone wanted to know about, which was the whole Patrick and Casey situation. Because basically she left his ass and was like, I gotta go. And he's like, no, whereas you don't need to go to Baja. Just like come back to Denver. And she's like, no, I just need to go. So apparently she basically ghosted him.
Yeah.
Because during the 3 episodes, one of them, they go to like this bar here. It's called the Stampede. And, it's like a little
funny
party.
To me that they, of course, had to make it like a country
of
bar
course.
for Colorado. Like, none of them are even country.
No, I know.
The country cosplaying
in Colorado is out of control.
So annoying.
It's so fucking annoying. Like, relax. You guys are not fucking cowboys.
I know.
Shut the hell up.
When people, like, did you work on a farm? Did you lasso?
Did you ride a horse here? No, you did not.
Do you lasso horses?
I think.
Or just cows? You lasso from the horse, right?
Yes.
Right. See, I'm not a cowgirl.
Yeah, the cowboy phenomena is out of control.
Yeah. Phenomena. Like having a big surge. I feel like Beyonce really put it on the map too.
Of course she did. But anyways, okay, so they were having their little Western theme party and Patrick comes, he shows up, and he tells the guys what happened. And he basically is like, he reached out to Casey first. And she was like, I don't want to do the show anymore. And he was like, that's fine, but can we talk? I need to like see you. And she wouldn't take his phone call. She wouldn't get on the phone. She would barely text him back. And she wouldn't meet up. And supposedly she was like, told him saying, "You act like you're the only one who's hurt. I'm going to keep the ring." Because he was like, "Can I have the ring back?"
Fuck?
And she was like, "No, I'm going to keep the ring because you act like you're the only one who's hurt." And then that was it. She hasn't talked to him since.
What did you have
According
to
to the
be hurt
show.
about? She's an asshole. I don't like her at all. You agreed to marry this person behind a fucking wall. And then as soon as you saw them, you can't even meet up with them. He's not even worth your time. Not even worth having a conversation with, but you were going to marry him?
Yeah. Well, she didn't break up with him either. She said, when we get, like, in his mind, he was like, okay, we're going to get back to Colorado and we're going to figure things out.
Well, he kept saying that. I don't think she ever said anything like that. She just didn't say, no. She didn't set him straight.
She was saying, I love you.
She's like, "I can't do it. I love you. I need to go home.
I just can't.
I need to go home. I need to go home." But
she me so much.
She and him separately went on the Vile Files with Nick Vile.
Oh, right. I was right on this.
And which they weren't on together. They were on for separate interviews. But so he basically recounts the exact same thing that what he said on the show. And then she did multiple interviews. And her version of what happened after getting engaged doesn't totally match his. Let's actually watch a clip from the podcast where she shares her side of what went down. And Nick asks if she regrets how she ended things with Patrick and if she felt bad about telling him she loved him when she already knew that it was not going to work out.
You know, in the moment, I did think I loved him, and I do regret how I went out that way. It was gaslighting or leading him on. But when I talk to producers, it's a show. Like, I didn't fully know what was that conversation was actually going to be played. I would never want to like play into his insecurities. The whole conversation was about, you know, what he looked like, and I felt horrible. Like, I thought I fell in love with this guy. As far as the goodbye goes, you're surrounded by a ton of producers and cameras and people you don't know. And when he showed up in that moment, I did feel like, frick, am I like making a huge mistake here? Should I stay? I felt comforted by him because he was kind of this one person that I thought I really knew. And I did have intentions of like trying to date him when I got back to Denver. As far as like being on camera and doing it, we're talking about marriage. We're talking about a huge thing. And at the time, I didn't know if for marriage, if my attraction could grow that much. But maybe we come back to Denver, like see how it goes. Unfortunately, that ended like pretty quickly when we got back. So
we had a chance to talk with Patrick, and he mentioned that when he got back, he tried to reach out to you. He wanted to talk with you. He was even open to something as simple as a phone call. But I guess
is that corn?
Yeah, I think they're fall themed or something.
Fall. terrible.
Interesting. For the set.
Barely even on there too.
This guy is, I don't know, whatever.
Oh, you know about this guy?
Oh, Nick Vile?
Yeah, he was on The Bachelor.
Oh, I don't know him.
He gets like everyone on the pods.
The corn, not a great choice there, buddy. And what are those encyclopedias?
He's very smart. He reads lots of books.
Amazing. Encyclopedias and corn. Fantastic.
So festive.
You were just unwilling to even do that. So I'm just curious from your perspective, like, why didn't you at least give him the benefit of a conversation or even a cup of coffee, or just like, what do you mean by you were open to dating him? Because I guess from him perspective, I think he would be surprised to hear that.
What's like super great about today is there's receipts, and that's actually not how it went down. Okay. He did not reach out to me. I reached out to him. We got back on like a Friday, and he wanted to have a phone call or meet up immediately. And I was just like, listen, I'm so emotional right now. I just got home. It's not going to be like the outcome you want. Obviously, I'm very emotional.
She's like, I can't stand to look at your face another second.
Emotions were all over the place. I was like, let's just give it to like Monday or Tuesday. Like, I want to talk to you. I'm so glad I had this experience with you. Him claiming like he reached out and stuff, that's just not true. And then I heard he went to the group event and said it would have been Anna. And then I was like, this is not my love story. Crazy. I'm kind of glad I did what I did, because watching it, you don't really even see us falling in love, which was kind of sad. You know, you kind of want to see that part. All I see is like, I'm good at mini hoop. But I just watched and I was like, oh my gosh. Like,
why would we want to see that? You crushed this guy. What the fuck? She wants more of them falling in love in there so you can feel like even a bigger bitch.
No, I think it's so that she could be like, it wasn't fake. I really did fall in love with him.
Well, clearly it was fake. As soon as you saw him, you bailed. Is that true love?
No, I think my guess is she really did think that she was in love with him. Like she had feelings for the dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
then she accidentally saw him.
I don't think she was in love with him. Love's a strong word.
They all
I think she's just like, I want to get on this show.
Oh,
I feel
you
like
think
a lot
she
of
was
people,
doing it only for the show?
Yeah, I think a ton of people on this show are like, I need to end up with someone so I can make the cut.
No, I agree with that.
Stakes are high.
Well, didn't she even say too that like the guy she was seeing wanted her to go on?
Yeah, yes,
multiple.
So,
that's already sus.
I don't think she's even. I think she was like, I can.
And I don't
he
think
seems all right enough that I can get on the show.
Yeah, I don't think she was even dating that guy fully.
I don't know.
People found him and he got on TikTok, which I have the clips of him talking. And I mean, he's kind of defending her, like, don't give her hate or whatever.
Yeah.
But he doesn't seem like a guy that was like dating her and then was like, you got to go on the show.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But basically, yeah, she claims like, no, he didn't ask to meet up with, like, he didn't keep reaching out over and over again. And then she talks about how, because she wasn't there for the Western
Pod Squad
hoedown
reunion.
And people were like, why the fuck weren't you there? And she claims it's because she didn't get invited.
Yeah,
and she told Entertainment Weekly that she didn't get invited, and that after seeing Patrick and Anna's connection, which Anna left on her own accord, but she did come back for the hoedown, and and her and Patrick talked, and that was such a weird fucking convo because he basically was like, it was you this whole time. I felt strongest about you.
Yeah,
I loved you. I wanted to be with you. I wanted to end the show with you. And she was like, you proposed to someone else. Like,
yeah.
So you're basically saying you proposed to your second choice.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird for her. That's also weird for me. Like, that doesn't sound good.
Dude, I think Anna's the realest person on this show.
Yeah, I like her.
Like, because anyone could have been like, oh, let me just agree, like, be like, oh, yeah, let me fall into your arms and we're in love so that I can go get on the show. But, like, obviously this show doesn't mean shit to her. I mean, she literally left.
Well, she left because she talks about her family.
Yeah. They didn't know that she was even on it.
Yeah, they literally thought she got kidnapped.
Oh, my God.
Like, they don't understand. They didn't understand how the show worked or, like, the logistics of reality TV. And so she was like, I'm going on this show. I won't have my phone for weeks. And they were like,
yeah, they were
like, what the fuck?
Hell? Yeah.
So anyways, go ahead. What were you guys going to say?
I was going to say that whole conversation between Patrick and Anna was so serious, but the whole time, all I could envision was you doing Patrick's voice in that conversation.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, bro, yeah.
He's like, no, it was you from day one. And she's like, you literally proposed to someone else. What do you mean? He's like, yeah, it's because, like, you left, though.
Yeah.
Basically, he's like, I liked you a lot, but then you left, so I had to pick my number 2 and give her the ring instead. Because I really wanted to go to Baja. How else was I going to go to Baja?
The way he says Baja.
The way you also, like, your face changes when you're doing his voice. Like,
or he goes, I got you.
You got to channel the inner.
You like how the teeth out look. Baja.
Baja, dude.
Dude, his new name is Baja Patrick.
Baja.
All he cares
Baja
about
Blast
is
Patrick.
Baja.
Baja Blast Patrick.
He's a Baja Blast.
Yeah, so basically, going back to Casey here, claims that, she wasn't invited to the hoedown. And she was like, I'm kind of surprised that I wasn't invited to the hoedown because I would have gone. Which is interesting because I think the show it didn't explicitly say like, oh, she was invited, but she didn't come. But they also weren't.
Right. Why do I not believe that? Why wouldn't they want her there? They know that she's going to be driving tons of conversation.
So Entertainment Weekly reached out to Chris Colin. Yikes. You hate to see it. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, we had this conversation on like another time where we talked about Love is Blind.
Anyways, he's the creator of Love is Blind, and he said, quote, I'm not the person who specifically hands out invitations to that, but generally everyone is invited, and I can't accurately tell you about the information was or wasn't relayed to her.
Okay, so he never gives us anything. Colin never gives us shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Colin.
I guarantee she was invited because that Mike guy, or no, the one that was like a total, the scammer, showed up. I'm like, if
Come on.
She got invited.
See, I don't know if she did get invited because my theory, and this is based off literally nothing but my own thoughts and being a producer, I'm wondering if like everyone else who had left early, like Anna and everyone, was like really nice and cool to work with behind the scenes. But Casey maybe pissed someone off in production. So they're like, I'm never dealing with that girl ever again.
But for the show, like, wouldn't they just want her for the show? Like, I feel like they would have had maybe more people tuning in if you saw it, because that would have been so much drama.
Oh, the drama would have been great.
If she had showed up and Anna was there too and Patrick.
Right.
That's like, you can't ask for anything.
There's no way they're like, we'll opt out of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's also, I want to point out that from last week too, remember how I was talking about how I didn't think that she knew that one clip of her saying, I'm not attracted, the attraction's not going to grow. I don't think she knew that was being recorded, and that did turn out to be the case. Right. So she thought that she was going to be getting away with the idea of like, I just can't be on reality TV show. Girl, we know the truth. You just thought he was
ugly.
They
gave Patrick a warning, I guess, like 2 weeks or a few weeks before, because like he didn't know that.
Yeah,
she said
at least they gave him the warning.
But I'm like, oh,
yeah, that's rough.
I saw a clip on TikTok of that whole breakup again. You know, there's something that's like dun, 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 dun. It's like a slowed down TikTok song. It's cute. No, when they put that music with it, and it made me shed a little tear for Patrick.
Oh my
it was sad.
God, poor Patty.
The music.
So
Patrick.
She also talked about the whole like ring situation. In the interview, she says that Patrick wanted to meet up and talk, but the conversation shifted when he started asking her if she and her mom watched the Oscars, and then brought up the ring, saying that he wanted it back for memorabilia. And then she said that she didn't think that things were officially over until Patrick asked for the ring back. And she was like, the moment that it jumped to, I want the ring back for memorabilia, and respectfully, I just want to be friends, I was just like, oh, okay, I guess that we're done.
Girl, shut up. You thought you were engaged still?
Yeah, right.
What the hell?
Right. So yeah, Casey confirmed that they haven't spoken since the last text, and said that the reunion would be the first time that she's seen him in over a year. She says, I think it's going to be hard. I'm still hopeful that because we experienced this together, things will be okay. But I don't know where his head is at with me. So, yeah.
That's going to be interesting.
Janelle, can you, in your best Baja Patrick voice, ask me if me and my mom watched the Oscars?
So, Case, like, just wondered, did you and your mom watch the Oscars?
The Oscars?
That's just how he sounds to me, and it drives me crazy. I'm so sorry.
I played the clip of our recording last week and to Jared, and then I showed him Baja Patrick, and he could not stop saying like Baja. We were just like everything. It's so funny.
So bad. He's like, just take me to Baja.
The way you say Baja is so funny.
That's how he says it.
Let me go to Baja.
I want to go to Baja, dude.
Can I still go to Baja?
Patrick would want to go to Baja.
He's Baja Patrick.
He's so annoying. Okay,
moving on
to
Mike and Sparkle Meg, and
I hate Mike so much. I think he's such horrible. A douche. Sparkle Meg is kind of growing me. I don't know. I mean, the two basically.
Sparkle is kind of growing.
He was like, "Do you regret it?" And she was like, "No." And then he was like, "Okay." And then he was like,
"I think she's the best girl on the show."
I agree.
Yeah.
Also, she's not from Denver.
Yeah,
Did you guys catch
from
that?
LA.
Yeah,
she's living in LA.
She must be one of the transplants.
But she's
she moved to Denver. She has an LA spot too.
But she wasn't even living in Denver when she was cast, is what it sounded like.
No, she wasn't. Yeah, I saw that too. I caught that as well.
Yeah, they're like, oh, she's actually moving to Denver.
She's moving here, so you can be, I don't know, it was fucking
That's
weird.
a very, because they said transplant later in life. That's very close to.
But I like her and Jordan. I hope they end up together. Do I really realistically think they will? Probably not, but I like it so far. They're my favorite couple by far. The other ones all really annoy the fuck out of me. I gotta be so honest.
I like Jordan so much, but here's what I need to talk about. This is my main point that I cannot stop thinking about. The chicken and Crystal Light smoothie.
What the fuck was that?
I could barely watch
Jordan.
It was disgusting.
That sent my pregnant ass over.
So John and I were watching it. And I thought he was joking at first. I was like, "That's not real." And John goes, "No,
fucking
that's
chicken.
real. That's real. People do that. Why? Why not just eat the fucking chicken?
Yeah, eat a chicken and have a glass of lemonade.
Drinking the chicken doesn't make it more protein packed. It's disgusting." disgusting.
And the way he drinks it too, it's like on his mouth. And it's like,
oh, that was so sick. He had a chicken mustache. He almost looked like it was the first time he'd ever done it. Or he doesn't do it that often. Like it was more of like a for TV moment. Like he was like,
yeah. No, literally.
Dude, but like Crystal Light with it.
Yeah, when he put that in, I was like, what the fuck?
The entire packet too?
Put some Italian seasoning in that. What the
Seriously, make a savory
put a garlic salt,
spinach and some tomato at this point.
Garlic
like,
salt.
Good God.
Disgusting.
A bone broth.
Anything. For the love of God.
Just use protein powder.
That was so nasty.
Weirdo.
Like ever see someone blend up something, like blend up chicken and drink it.
Ugh,
yeah. I mean, God. Love you so much, Jordan. You're actually my favorite person on this show. But what are you doing with the chicken? That is insane. And I was reading like nutritional experts on Instagram were saying like there's really no point of this.
That's
you
what
just
I'm
have
saying.
a protein powder.
He's pointing at his muscle.
There's like plenty of clean, high quality proteins that you can get, and
or just eat a chicken breast. What the fuck?
And you're totally missing fiber in it. Like a lot of protein shakes like also have some fiber, like other vitamins and things. Are just like what? It's just straight chicken.
Oh.
Yuck.
Anywho,
that was weird.
Hated that. We'll see how the rest of that goes.
But other than that, nothing really to say about them.
Edmund and KB are fighting.
One thing though, she did. When they were looking at houses, I'm
yeah.
pretty positive that she bought the one because I just saw it in like multiple articles, but it wasn't like 100% confirmed. But I think she bought that like really big home. Yeah,
it was a gorgeous home.
Damn,
I would love to
she's
live in
got
that thing.
Sparkle. Megan is sparkly.
Yeah,
she's got big budge. She as well.
Yep.
Yeah, good for her.
Yeah.
KB and Edmund. Edmund pisses me the hell off. I'm so sorry.
Edmund. What did he do this episode that was bad? I don't really remember.
He was they were arguing and he kept being and she was like, talk to me about what the problem is. He's like, I love you. And she's like, I don't want to hear that when we're arguing. You need to like talk to me like a man. Then she like basically got up and walked off.
I was so confused by that. I watched it back a few times. I'm like, what even? Like he was talking.
Something happened.
I couldn't like he was talking to the guys about something, and then she heard
at the hoedown. Yeah.
It pissed her off.
I don't know. We didn't really get a whole lot from them.
No.
His mom seems like a nice lady.
Yeah.
Have you gotten any of his Instagram reels popping up for you?
Yeah, where he's like running around, hopping around outside of homes.
Yeah, he's a real estate agent.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a whole style. The like running through houses. That one guy. Really popularized that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, nothing much to say about them.
You think they'll make it?
Ooh,
no,
do we get new episodes tonight? Oh wait,
no.
Wednesday.
Not till Wednesday.
Right. When these people are getting
Madison
it tonight.
and Joe. Joe is so fucking annoying to me.
Joe's a freak, dude.
I am sick of his ass.
Yeah. Although he did post a funny reel that I was like kind of into.
He annoys the shit out of me.
He's terrible.
Okay, when they were at his quote unquote house, it seems like he walked in there for the very first time. That doesn't look like his house. And he's like, and this is my Bible. And like, he doesn't even, it almost seemed like it was his first time there too.
It did seem like that.
It did.
Like he opens, he's like, and this is where I keep my my
my
pot.
pan.
And I'm like, what?
And she's like, you have one plate and one bowl. And he's like, yeah.
Why does it seem like a lot of the guys on this show are like that? Where they have like nothing in their fridge. Even Jordan had nothing in his fridge.
Which
and there's been other seasons where there's nothing in the cabinets.
3 weeks.
I don't think that
but like nothing. Like you don't have like a soy sauce.
Right,
dude. Like
no,
condiments.
Right. No,
ketchup.
you're so right.
It's weird. There's like no signs of life in there. And there have been other seasons in the past where guys are like this too. And they like go in and like, where the fuck do you live?
I wonder if that's not their house though. Maybe they're like, I can't put my
or they
place
just
on.
don't cook it all. Or yeah, maybe they don't. I don't know.
It was just very strange.
Nick and Annie, these two piss me off. Can't stand.
Horrible. Oh my God. That was the one thing about Joe, though, that was funny. The way he was talking about Nick.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, yeah,
he's
this
like,
guy.
No one likes him.
Yeah. He's like, he could be the best guy in the world, but ain't my guy. That was fucking funny.
Yeah.
You can tell that they've all hated him the whole time. Like all the guys, especially when he first came in after proposing to Annie. He was like, I'm engaged. So and they were all like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Especially that one guy, like, Brendan.
Yeah, because he was with Annie.
Yeah.
He was really hurt.
Yeah, he was like sitting there crying.
Getting out of there. Good for him.
Yeah, Nick's a freak, dude.
But
She's
crazy.
weird too.
Yeah. Like that fight the night before they left.
I know
was
someone
like,
who knows her.
Do you?
And apparently, according to my sources, this is all alleged, that person is really good friends with someone who worked for her. And apparently she's a terrible boss. It's all alleged, and I have no idea if any of that's true. Could be total BS.
Wait, whisper to me who it is that you know. Do I know them?
Yes, you do. I'll tell you after.
Oh my God.
Do I?
No.
Well, like, I hate making fun of a woman's appearance. That's gross. But she's a hairstylist, and her hair is crazy.
Everyone's like calling out her hair.
So I'm
Yeah.
not surprised she's not a great professional boss, just based off the product.
Just to be real, she's got the like extension blindness going on. It's really wild.
Yep.
So funny. She goes, I want you here, but I don't need you.
She goes, I don't fucking need you. She's like, I want you. And he's like, okay. And he's like, yeah, but I don't fucking need you. He's like,
just so you know, you are worthless to me.
Like, if you're in my life or
I
not.
was like, okay.
That was
so
so
weird.
annoying. That was very annoying.
Let's look at this. You're on a flight to Denver. Where are you sitting?
Yeah.
Oh, where's that?
Oh, also
The size queen thing.
the
Yeah.
wait, what?
The size queen. When he was
His
talking
boat.
about his
Yeah, this
boat,
boat,
he said, I'm a size queen.
Yeah.
We love that for you, Nick.
Mm-hmm. Who is it? Annie or not Annie?
Allie
and
Anton.
Those two annoy me as well. They all annoy me.
He seems
Them at the fucking restaurant.
Wait,
when she was getting so annoyed.
That was, dude, I feel like she did the other girl dirty during that. Like, she came in, she told her in the bathroom, and then immediately she's like, we need to talk. And is looking at her. It's like,
trouble.
Okay, very obvious this girl told you something bad about him, and now you'll have to finish her meal.
Yeah, that was
wild.
That was
just
really
because he like went to the
crazy.
strip club other times.
But
Well,
like,
yeah.
it was really wild. And it felt like it was so different from what we had seen, where all of a sudden her friend is like, hey, I'm scared that your fiance is going to like get my man in trouble. Like, that was wild.
Yeah.
But their
those two
takes
are
too, the
whack.
two guys when they're talking were like
so
totally
douchey.
slimy douchey.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
douchey.
yeah. Yeah, I have a different view of him now.
It was giving like, oh, the old ball and chain. Now I
Yeah.
can't go see titties anymore because I got this fucking bitch that I gotta marry. That's what it was giving.
Yeah, that was so funny too. When he was like talking about flirting, and she's like, "You can flirt if you want. I'm not your mom." It's like that. I like her actually, so I don't know.
Oh, you know what's interesting? I know somebody whose parent, she was their nurse.
Oh, really?
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we also know someone who like is pretty close with Sparkle Megan. So this is interesting. We like know of a lot of people who know.
We need to get
We
some
know
intel.
someone who's close with Sparkle
Yeah,
Megan.
I told you already.
Yeah.
I told you last week.
You need to get some of them on the pod.
I'll tell you in a bit.
I'm not surprised with that though.
Yeah, I know.
So who would you sit next to?
Yeah, where would you sit?
So you're on a flight to Denver. Who do you sit next to?
Pick a number.
I think I would have to go with sit next to Jordan or Calibria. So either 4 or 2.
Boring. I want to sit next to 5. I want to watch Joe and what's her face throw down the whole time because all they do is argue.
That would be funny, I guess.
Or what about 6?
Hell no. I guess that'd be an
that's my
interesting
second
seat,
choice.
though. But sitting in the middle of them versus just watching the two of them converse would be a little better.
But if I get a window seat and Joe's next to me, that's fine.
Who the fuck is saying Nick and Vanessa? If you say 3, something's wrong with you.
I hate them.
I want to sit next to them and ask how they got their success.
Okay, what do you guys think? Which seat for you?
I think I'd go with 2, and I would. How do you say her name? Calibria? Calibria. I would befriend Calibria. She'd become my girl. And then the two of us would bully Edmund together.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
Oh, this is hard.
I'm still not completely out on Edmund.
I'm out.
There's something about him that is just like interesting to me.
out.
I know what you mean, because at
He's
times
like a
he's
happy
like charming
boy.
and cute, but then when he goes vicious,
I
it's
know.
like
he's like weird as fuck. I don't know.
He's no
I've
emotional
got-
regulation.
Last week I said 30% left on him. I'm more like 12% on Edmund. 12% of hope.
The only guy I like in all of them is Jordan. And if he disappoints me, I'm going to be pissed.
I love Jordan.
You better not
he better
fucking
not have
disappoint
some
me.
shit in his closet or
No,
something.
exactly.
I know.
Keep your shit clean. Sydney, who are you sitting next to?
Yeah, I'd probably do 4 or 5. I agree.
I want to ask Jordan about his tattoos. I want to know what artist he went to. Are they in Colorado? His tattoos are sick, dude.
Yeah, they're cool.
They're so cool.
We'll see
He's
what
such a
happens.
cool
I don't know,
cat.
man.
Yep.
I don't
Have
think
to
any of them
find
are
out.
going to end up together.
Yeah.
None of them.
No.
No hope?
No.
Who do you, okay, if you had to put money on someone.
I think Sparkle, Megan, and Jordan.
Sparkle and Jordan, they seem
Yeah.
like the only two that don't have like major issues so
Major
far.
issues, yeah. Yeah, I'd go Sparkle, Megan, and Jordan.
I wonder how many will like move forward with like the dress part. You know what I mean? Because they have to decide if they want to do that.
Trying on the dress.
We know Allie does because she's like in the promo.
Yeah, my money's on them, Allie and Anton.
Even
though I think they're really toxic, I just feel like they're going to stick together.
Maybe. I think she's going to I think he's going to get annoyed with her ass though because he wants to go to the titty bar and she won't let him.
And drink mimosas in the morning.
And have beers in the morning, which she was not into.
No.
He seems like he's trying to have a good time. She seems like she's trying to like have someone who is like ready to settle the fuck down and play house.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to do that.
Mm-hmm. Her comment about the Botox. She's like so into the Botox.
Yeah, so I think she might stay with him to get the Botox.
What does he do for work?
Transportation, services. Logistics.
Okay. Well, didn't he say like I may not be able to cover the Botox if you don't work?
Yeah, and she wasn't thrilled about that.
Yeah. She's like, he better be able to cover the Botox.
Damn, how much is Botox?
I don't know. It just depends where you go.
How much you get?
Yeah.
Damn.
It all depends on units.
I really want to get some.
Same.
My forehead.
Me.
I want a little lip flippy.
Lip flips?
Mm-hmm.
You can't use a straw with a lip flip.
I don't believe that. I know people who have had it and that said they've never had an issue with those lips.
Is that the thing where like, if people have done it and then they will get it redone because it's something like in their...
That's filler. That's migration.
Filler.
But I think a lip flip is just like
it's just Botox that just makes the top just stand up a little bit.
Anywho, thanks for watching. Let us know who your couple is that you think is going to stick around.
What seat would you sit on?
Which seat would you sit on? Let us know. We love you all.
We do.
We will see you on the next session. Jessica, thank you for hanging out with us.
Yes, anytime, of course, anytime.
That's it. Love you. See you in the next session. So then, keep it fresh. Goodbye.